Eba Owia TV Jumadie so abono swampa home meter dunum kno na ka simape na no nwoche abo ebono nwoche na ebena say ya ye ne future life ukuada ye ne future life fortuna say na ye sinkonwa na omode ensempa efri omaso ye aba samre Olivia ewaha minua pani yaboache so ha ya onampom to say
Yehowa dom me gina
yes me gina Olivia so
yankofo adom
ye call future life aso ye na ya mamti wa no pe
yo me da say minua e na no pe ye che obi biara wo tie yen na wo hwe yen e wo Owia ene precise de awrade ase se wode yen kwa ache yen nipa nkwa ho hia enkwa hia ho fi se ene awrade Yesu Kristo no so obai si benya nkwa
nyanya no
so nti wose se ne onyankopon do wiase no de ne bo wo no koma ne so obi ogine de no onyira na benya da nkwa ti nkwa nkasa ene hia ka ne Yesu ano ne ye betwere ka achi a ne won se ya twere so nkwa nyankwa eno nkwa enkwa hia ene de ye twere ne ma bi na feeling brother ne ne ma bi ngonwora nti ma won
feeling bam
ma won ti ne ma bi bebre na de me ka kire se mo apom de ho asem ehia ehu hia yie wapom de eno de nyi obi na eya ma wo eye wa nkasa ene na no pai ye mo hunu se wapom de no ebe gina so a enam aduane a wudie na obusa ho se aduane be na midie enuane a wudie ho asem ne ye ka kire wo no nye de wototo na bontere no a ye de ne ma afrafre mu basa no me ka kire se aduane papa ba ko pa sese wudie ansana onyankopon ato ne nsa afre wo eye future life
no
daache wonkwa ne sese wo bo ho ban aduane ne din no future life daache wonkwa ne sese wo bo ho ban the future life no bobu sase ye den natural food supplement a ye mfansi jaso ya ye wie dada mfraframu bia mfram eye natural ne me wo mu nyina ye natural enu nti se wo yo ba wo ye ba mo wo ya wo fra wo nyiro ese udi bie wo da aduro so wo na aduro so ese udi future life adentira ekura 23 vitamins and minerals enu nti vitamins and minerals enuane mo opom gina nyankopon no abo ya wode agu nuane mu no ni nyina na ye de hye future life mu enu nti ekura A to Z all the vitamins and minerals 23 vitamins and minerals 19 amino acids omega 3 selenium moduke inulin dietary fiber high in protein me say aduane ba ko pa yaka ni nyina abom all inclusive food bibia wom sese wudie na ni gisem se wudie no de di kan oba men de to so mienu ebe pam yare efre ho adentira serve as antioxidant esa immune booster ejina ho se eniema bi enye wa widiem ebe pam na mena kɔ na asa akɔdane asojafo agina brane wo widiem a senye kan kwanhia ekwan bie ni ho se obedi future life wa wo se yade akun no eniema ewo mu no sa na tie na me ka kire wo se enam se yesum niema egu mu no yenim bibia akora no vitamin B9 folic acid ni nyina wo hye mu ma se twom enti oba a wonyem de me kan fo de ama wo no de me kan fo ma wo se wudi a obeboa wo eye future life mesrew eye ahodo enu nti menye wadwene se de kofi kɔtɔ ye no wonso no na wotɔ fisa akokɔ kra ani breko de ense enu nti no ena ye kan fo ma ye ahodo ye wo smart food original general one de obi ya di bi ena ye wo zero ena ye wo high protein ye wo beauty ena ye sour repair ansana ye di dudo na kan ho ye friend life tonic to wo he niema no a eye life na nei de me kan fo ama woni se enne na wotwe etwa mu miduru baabie sojafo no ho a medi wura konfo no che ya manto platform adan ya kidney awareness kidney wo sa me ka kire wo se enne enipa bewu a bebrebe nyina ayi kidney we ba na ma kidney ho ahoden so wate we ba yesi me kidney ayesei we ba yesi me kidney ayesei we ba kidney ayesei me se achia na emui inuro na yesesa ma no de emwawo na emom didiye me ka kire o se didiye na aduane ye boboa wo bra ye ho na ye nkire o se ye ba mu aduane future life na se odi future life na o se nko obi de opase ya to nche ya beto nche ya na me de mesa tuatua wo ne man so fi sa ha ye kwa ho na me ka mo hunu se wo sa no wo kidney no ehia nsuo ena de pam aniema ahohoro afiri widie mu na chese kidney no ehia nsuo enti nipa bia honam a ese onum nsuo entina se don hwere nan abra wonum nsuo ye wo bi wo ha so wotena se a madam bia na me ne ko school Omanhene wo se enwiem ye enwiem etimi ye din a asa wiem aye din asa ne nsuo mra asa wo bi na ne namu ene de hold on onum nsuo fi se wiem aye nwunu enu nti no enipa mpensuo nom ene neyi so ema akora ne dɔɔso omu mpensuo nom ne yadwonso fi se trouser hyehyɛ ye nti ye num nsuo yenye ba bi nyonso nti ene obetena se fra no pa kosi anwumre onyonso me se
no so a onum nsuo
dabi na wo dwonso a wo hwa ya hwa dwonso no utimi sa ye pure yellow aye yellow sa dwonso na wo ye nsa no asede na dɔɔso enu nti e ba ha wo kidney no ha wo kidney no a you know brother their friends say wo dwonso twa no lani na ewo mu no asede na wewe ne kakra enye ne o na enye kyena na enye bosumi
fie bebe
afi be kakra no asede na wura lani num ewura mu a akofa yade bebere na abrewo mesra odwonso de wo a aya adwonso de ogyina bontire obohunhun so oni ba bia na wo so oni ne ba bia na enye hoso na obetena enu nti mesra wo pe ba bi na dwonso ho hia na num nsuo sese num nsuo na num nsuo na ye ho de oba ye betu ya ice water o fi say ye ka se num nsuo a na nye ice water ye se manya asu a nye ekunafo ye de ye ka se num nsuo a na nye ice water enu nti ye ma wo nom ice water de me pese me ka kire wo no okidi na wonya problem saa no ehia nsuo num nsuo wonum nti na akofa problem abrewo na se kidney bia so benya problem a infection eye 80%. Kidney bia benya problem a infection eye 80%. Na mmerenti no me kira wo say ya hwe ye kese no ye wo sofo line alignment.
That's right.
Interchange no soro ha ambassador ha won so de ne beto aso na me ka mo hunu say enne de anum nsuo fi se kidney eku ye dodo inipa ewu dodo na ye abusa wo say wo mu aye wu no saa na ye wu hye mu ana saa na ye wu mi kokoro bi so ye ko ye yie dano ye si anipa duonum yensa na saa duonum yensa no boso me ba ko nipa duonum yensa na mi busa obi say na ma awo wa ha ye san wasa na ma kora wa nyina ya mere na ade obusa awo enti me ka mo akere wo say nomunsuo didi yie na aduane ngwangwaso ba ko pe e future life ye adwuma adwoada de kosi memene da ye wo interchange no so for alignment interchange no esoro ho no a o branch akwada so estate no the opposite busa ne yemfro ye number se ye 0246 01 another 01 50 0246 01 another 01 50 me say every ma ye kwan se ye mo yade din na wo de tutu anam de ya wo bia e fruit nim ko so na asena bra enum say kidney no e ha wo nti wona ase apagya wo tena kam kakra bia na ahohono me aduane nam de ma wo na bra wudi aduane no me say anko amesa do sika ama yes ambassador
yo future life for yo ha say obi a benya pomden na nyame akwa wonim say ewiase ne ma me no pede hia say wo be ferade second one is obehwe wapomden ho ye wapomden ho hia che ewiase bibia so ferade wi a fisa wo yare a onkwa na wo yare na wo hu say de yare ni sitie enu ti future life for da bi ebo aduane won so yi say dibi na wa anyare me say a sister station be last week a host no say Ghana for nipa be 2 million and a war kidney problems na we o ma ko check up nkwan no teaching hospitals no a o ma ko check up no mo na ehu sa adewe na o mo te ba bi a o mo ko check up de na esie kidney na ekuye hwensu aye nom ne neoma enti wo ba ye ho aye ma onuane a be bo sa neoma ne nyina ho ban aduane e de be ma bo organs na wo nipa aduane nyina ho ban enye o kidney nko o liver o heart o lungs wo bibia efi utisuko su na ase enuane no ebo sa de no ho ban enti wapom di de wanhwe ni ya wo be yare wanyare so a unu ti obi wo ho aye se onura no nam ha me ne na kasa na wawu ni nyina aye neoma ekoso oni paduanum na de ehu ni se wo mu no hu nyankopon kwa ne hu mu no na ye so ye mpe check up enti nipa wo benya nka yie bia nkra check up ba kwa na se mienu ebeboa na ene de meka ho asempa ye prepare food no na collagen food na beauty food no future life for muhia munti da bia ye boa wohwe collagen food where repair food enipadua no se wo nyina ne problem wapo no so no gregre obi wo wapo no so nyina ena ma wo gyina so ababunu wo nyina na esa entintina o ma ne nyina ansa kwatekoti ansa na obedi future life repair food esai enti eso obedi sa aduane we wudi ade a efiri mu no na esa ahye ne ma se twitwi se kase ne si kase no so pa na ahye se twitwi saa obense ba be flat utimenya bone cancer enti sa mre from 40 years na nipadua no na wa ho ode ni nyina na ekofom na wa poso ni nyina start ewewe enti eso be sha ase di we bi na wa nya problem fi se basa na entini bi wo na kokom na asom ebe fa oto aso sa na aso sisi afi na ma wo maze na ye dendenden na wo start ye titiriti ono na ya na ma stroke chi nipa bebre no so munima na stroke so ebe chope obensa na ma wo pressure no kosoro ti nipa bebre no se pressure na ma onya stroke wonti ni nyina ye dendenden nti bra aso ye ho a ye chechuru no na be jadi ni de wuni na wodi aduane we ma maze ni nyina ye mremremre na watima akoto abukabuka mu na de afiri waposo ni nyina no ni nyina asan aba na wo hwe a future life beauty food ya ekuta me a ono so ye beauty food ono so ye collagen food da bia me kase ni padua no ya ese cylinder na ye de gas agum enti so wo so gas no time bia na esa sa na ni padua no te collagen e wo ye mu no se wo nyini da bia na esa wo nyini korade e chene na esa se wo di sa collagen food we a da bia na esa ahye ne ma enti da bia ma wo gyina so obabunu esiesie wo ni padua no emma ahoden na Nyankopon di gum mu no emma ni nyina ansa enti bra na bepe beauty food and collagen food ni bidi wenya collagen na obi feel say o skin by fe o ti nwie no ma rebefu no beauty comes from within it is a woody way a esiesi oni padua no emu woody future life beauty food na esiesi ni padua no mu na aba abonten eti ye akwara da wo mu ni nyina kama emani gina te se de ye ball no ema ne oma na wo mu ni nya dada enti ubense umu no woody future life beauty food no na asa pie wo na mani when so o skin na fefe wutiri nwifu na amore so aye kama na it say de na wusu no it is a wudi sa anuane we ya empene ma ya rent na mu your future life zero food mo sugar na diabetes na de ma wo mo wo ba etuetu anuane nti say ma sa anuane ni dipe wo be so cholesterol wo pressure wo diabetes wo be san kakran na nyina ekọ ye nuane ni siesie ni padua no nti say wunya bia entena ho ma sa de no nto ansa say wo ma me wo pressure nti wusu obi wo papa wo diabetes enya busuare we nya japade etu ba ya so e ho a ena yare no wo na doso enti ye chiro nuane wudi a ebeboa wa ema ohaw bi ema woni padua ni mu wako check your kidneys wako check your liver won check enso to da bia na odidi gum da bia me kase ni padua na ehia aduane kese obi afuti so no ankasa nsa eno kure so di 80% na anwumre aduane de ka obenya ka obegya edie to ba ha future life ma di na nopa ni anwumre awia no odi normal food a yayi bia free mu tinase ne pen kwan ne fa so ba de no wodo ba ni gya hwan ena yare obia wo yare obekwa yi a ne ye ka kyo se wo na aduro so aduane bi si ha tete na nanom edi mu adan so na bibia anye wo mo eno be hu esimanya ulcer mididi a na me kokko hyehye me na machi asimachi wo benya cancer na wo de tena ho yare bia kye wo ho ana cancer de no ho agim etu obia mra so osofo la alignment enuane ya to apete o mamu nti takrade bi wo ho edibi ko enkran ya dibi ko ho ya to apete so obia beje mi yedi pebidi di na no pa wa wote office wote air condition mu emwa afi obi ti office obi ti matena bank obekwa pension besi wanya stroke and stroke na do so nkwala nyina enya bi last week minya obi pa na sebe wanya stroke mi reho ya kwala o enkase wunyine o bisi dua nyina ne pa obem eti braso yo ne emwa future life and primary rent na woni padua ni mu ya to ebi wo mampon ebi wo bo ase konongo afigya ase ya to apetintu do frɛ a so o issue kese de abraso yo fi se yetibi yo exercise e kire okwan abefa so obenum nsuo wo bedidi ekwan abefa so exercise bebre wa wo sa problem no eti braso yo na emo a main office so full line alignment your numbers is 0246 01 another 01 50 0246 01 another 01 50
yes then can idea ye wo Ghana Telecom University opposite Abeka Junction. Ghana Telecom University opposite Abeka Junction. Cars Estate fie hwa Accra hona ye wo ubenya yen na face Sprinters Road. Flower Pot, Palace Mall, Palace Supermarket no ko honum. Yes say be tie no be yi na frɛ yen se ne be ya also benya bi no wadie ɛyɛ aduane na wodie 0246
0246
01
01
another 01
another 01
50 future life ɛyɛ aduane ankasa awurade nkyerɛ mo nyinaa
already travel so
bye bye
bye bye okay yet to adwumadie no so de amamo ɛyɛ asante ebo a ba saa nso so na yɛabo ama ɛbɛka ho na yɛato adwumadie no so de amamo mo no yɛntena as I told you hey, Olivia, we're looking at the issue that has to do with housing in this country. Na share housing and once na afei so constitutional review and so once a beto jano yadi hu nkomo na enti omampani John Mama kasa afa housing or say there's a need for a social housing policy no oka sane rent control for Ghana Mranche say untimi enye obisika more than 6 months and so 2 years the age no yade a ebu emra so na wan na ehwe am for so samra no yenti de omampani John Mama kan efa adan a Ghana mabunu ha adan ne ho sensem and sema ekoso. Okay. Yenko ahoma no so ne honorable Atimokwa Mrashibedwani Von Davis Chenkomo. Honorable Yamuache.
Ejo so menua.
Na umpom to say.
Awurade hu ye mobo na mo nso a.
Yen so adom yen abie pronama enti yetima.
Amen. Amen.
Some re-registration yi enra communication minister ne Ghana for di nkoma wo church and some mu ache say cabinet amo mo kwan so mo nhye dwumadi ase. Ade ansem na mo kafa ho.
Mame na wasena me enhia woni a anya bere etie yen. Enti said ye minister honorable Sam George echirechire mu no sa na etie. One will say enuama akonenim abefo enimdia abe kwa na ekonenim na sesia no registration ya yesim registration no protocol sim yebeka say it is characterized with fraud and all manner of criminal activities. Otumi won say me no wo he obahe na obi afra o wunim so onya wo number we hio so onya wo din we hio no afra o wa send skedi ato wo phone so san so send ni mano wani ana ho so yie behwe no aye ofrakadam enuama bebre bi mu obahe no obi atam ho information no de akobue Facebook account fake one bi no de number bi ato so no de wudin ato so enuama basa bebre. Meanwhile no enuama say no aye friend no sim registration ni communication technology ni ade asesenka bo man no man akonenim say de wa frame ye di nkomoy da nso ye hu se mbonyefo aberewrem enti esese ye prapra ye fie ni yi enwura wo ho nyina se de be ya ade no mu beda hokrogin enti na hia se yebetimi aye re-registration said ye beya yebetimi eyi woni a enye papa no nyina free na ochena be ukuta ona mana wodi ye adwuma anaso obi fro phone so kra ni wodi nkomo a wanya ay hyemu se adwuma na ye die no aye no kre minua obeka ya sisi amino ka say internet marketing any internet business telemarketing any tele business no yaba from because GD woman no akofom kura.
That's right.
Because most of the people believe say a fraudulent activity.
Okay.
And no kura so one year ufa 10 one year be 6 7 no a fraud. Oh, and we need to sanitize the system. Be it me register sima. It will synchronize with our Ghana card registration and to make our biodata properly protected.
Okay.
for businesses ye kuye ne minti ehu behia se ye beye saade no menua.
Honorable, yeah, registration way, not enough form.
Okay.
And home back with the lines 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah.
The modalities ben or mudi go akoma this time a be simple because even as I speak with you, will be okra when to me and register.
But that's it. No credit woman say that the wow can ya bebre ada ya registration ye bi da enti ye nya ehu adesua ya enti no ye kuye nim no ehu adwuma yo no enye den te se dia ane ne ye no ebi ni saying the system will recognize data that is accurate. System no. Enti fane say ene endra will be frame na nipa ne frame minim no pa nim ne din nim ne fie bebie frɛ ni ade mia me nipa of frame no din foforo ne baaye ana afi o frame ya na me bo ne din adin e wasim no so ba no se anyo no ana ya asim asi na me say da ben ne frɛ wo saa was you sim we no ya register ya saa na ya to ama no so on ade no
Yes, that's
saa ade no we need to flush all of them out of the system. So true caller be you with pia as I say to me you would dean with your register name pie.
okay.
Said the be ya when nipa ni would dean common would di juma when you said nipa we na menen dean common in di juma or chinebi ankoye frakadam.
No correct.
Anya sa our internet business no our telecommunication business na enka abefu enimudie dia bank rofo nam so de nye sika oman koso ni ade no ye de no to achima because it has been characterized with so many fraudulent activities say anhwani ensi ho kwan a tie de beba oman no so na nye. So we are trying to flush all the gullible people out of the system.
Okay.
Said the Ebeya, Ebema, Ejumedia, Yedisim, Edian, Ebebua, na ye crojan mania.
All right. Honorable Vondi Medosi.
Mesomedasi,
Okay. Chifo Atimokwa. Yaw. Omo constituency ne depa. Chifo Atimokwa. Constituency ne de atu. I say Dobin Brakwa.
Esikumodo
depa.
Esikumodo.
Ena keye.
Commander Edina
Egwafu
Ebrim.
Commander
Edina Egwafu Ebrim.
No swear depa. Can you know the do the bass I bear como? Do.
Constituency bako wa Shanti Regina ni diye me depa ye. Insuta kwa main beposo.
Insuta na no Christ ya amsa season.
Za edaso
Insuta
kwa amain hene miensa.
Eno mo
one constituency mo. It is a MP hono mo. One ye careful na.
Assembly team adu.
Yes.
Ya we share a housing issue. Anopa metis o mampani e kan say rent na Ghana mra say untumi nye more than 6 months a year advance. And so acquired to say yeah. I was asking myself, Your Excellency, you are the enforcer of the laws.
Yes.
You have sworn an oath to uphold the Constitution
and defend it.
And if you are crying, what becomes of me? So man penny wo lament say 6 months. Ghana mra say hwe we a landlord one more than 6 months.
Advance.
That's a wo lament here. If the president is bringing lamentations,
yes.
Kwadwum. And then me day. Because embrano esha wonsa.
E dey o see a bob na wo.
Yeah, dey o see ebrambo kresa.
Yahoo.
2. Omanpenyi say the housing deficit needs to be tackled.
Yes.
Your Excellency, who pencil and asaglemi ebai.
Yeah.
Wo de na ne pepe ye mu na wo pe o.
Mo.
And I would share Collins Dowda and housing minister meboa. So you see how many? $200 million na ekoji.
Na si be as
so
2000.
You over 2,000 units. 100 kra. There is not one. It was aglemia habitable. Because you see sewage. Any also mo ye hu ni ade nyina ya anye. MP before by power and few watchy. One of the investigation, as a yachi will be a koto as a DBA do a cocotte here or more chance. You bet to be a housing unit and few watching ni attach Yakotna home fear nine. As an suban fear nine. As an Sunday who say, oh, yeah. And you say, "You say, obey me, Abuama." Yeah, the ma private one. No, so hit some. Abai ba oni pa no dwumadi no hyase a wan tumi anya ye ni ko gina court no. Attorney General say omunye interested.
E wa asem no.
E wa asem a sika be 200 million Ghana sika for the 70. Ye Jack Collins down there. So today when you come and you are telling us say, "Yen tackle the how?"
Sika na hye. Ya bokegu.
How do we tackle it?
Boka.
The more die no, ekwa adidie no, emai. Yenkoba bi nka ho. Now, when you are going to meet the private developers, real estate developers now, one more they are profit oriented.
Yeah.
Even affordable housing credit what as point. Say and see what kwa.
Say Senate for the besum.
Sika utia Papa we na nyamishira no, Chancellor of KSTU.
Commence Technical University.
Dr. Kwame Adu-Boakye na obeso mu a obutimi wie all the housing projects. This is what
we so see him fan no. Asaglemi hona.
Anya saglemi. We give say jama soldier for the ni bia.
The OMCC man soldier for
the person say private developer now on why we no. What did you starting from $200,000 nominee now $150,000. You could tell I say it depends on the area. Most of it are not. It depends on the area. Say our prime area. Unyan easy. On the metro. Where Asokari Mampo.
Where Asokari Mampo affordable.
Me Masma me can say. I buy biaba or say your housing deficit. Sure. But their policy towards housing no and favor the worker.
In favor, so I'm afraid ordinary Ghanaian. In favor, ordinary Ghanaian, no. Yentimi
now work cannot snip flat and the Timmy man a workers nibinya.
Oh, yes.
Ghana higher mortgage system, you're poor.
Senate flat here, war, a sea boy.
And a man nipa nibi. Kosha champon. Send you see a
Quadasu estate.
Oh, yeah, Patasi estate.
Patasi.
Concline, Kosha dan so my estate no me.
Yes.
Almost me man. Ordinary worker, it's me nya baby try. Yeah, dear, Bessia, we know. None of what diama will be or no. A medical doctor could be a Tiana Kayo to me afford. Then you call it affordable housing.
It's affordable on paper.
Are they? And they are, like I say, we have to government and the private sector. Entrance.
Fair. Hey, I didn't.
My idea we have to me.
Ha!
Se see a nipa krono no shase no. Ye ja no. Aban so you interested in prosecuting your friend say Collins Dowda. Now we see that next time no nipa o de be share this no so be di.
Oh yes, akonta.
Na MPP for baswa. Now mo so mo nipa no o meka say they are not interested. O be ja no. What is happening? Ghana ni akwala unfortunately for us. Ye mema ye wo Ghana no. Ye ntimi nware ntem. SHS no kra na abeboa. Na ye ne ko old school no. Ubego O level ako A level ansa na wa betima be wram. Unye school no na what the 30. Unye national service, Southern national service na 2 years. Ube wie na ube trasia unya dwumanye no the 35. Et ube ware no so yire ntima anwontam na 5 years na ube wa 40. by 20 years time me say nipa bebre no mo etia school fees amre
yes
wakọ pension no enso otua school fees
ene no correct
pension man na ba no so come single room self contained cross one pay or 2-bedroom apartment enya sa na unya ready so be wa he no enti sisi ano young boys ni bebre aware pa de forget it no twene ma mantwea
wanya kro so e bi a single room bi ana say
ya na single room no boy say
akota na make it
stadium ha stadium ha single room wo be free ho akowura bathroom akodware enya self contained
yes
wanya ne fokra ye 600 as 700 stadium ha 600 700 a man no kada fear we consider wo
pa
single room self contained e be 1000 5000 7
yes
even as a man ponom ne ayi angoma so achi ho atonso achi ho
say atonso ye hot cake o
na yawe
atonso say
hot cake if you ran no see ni dan 30 years ago dollar no e fa no be
akonta ya to cement
ni atu mu no odi bi koye dai
da bi obi beto paint
obi on ma maintenance indeed Debbie, the landlords are killing us. It's your man should not complain to us. He should let the law work. Because Embrano, he swore an oath to uphold the constitution. It is a landlord no say, Oji 2 years. Na Ghana mreti ya. If you tell me, say landlord no say, Oji 2 years, na and tiya Ghana mra, me menya day. I didn't make my phone. But they all say, oh, man, Peninsutia, and say, demand and supply.
It's true.
Wo se wuntia. Asante wo pedai. Wo se 1000. Wo bagani. No obi afre no, masa mema 1002.
Ore me diske bro sisi a me send momo.
Yes. O send momo come no. Etu ujira ne nchen o se pacho obi
ajedan no.
So we have a housing deficit.
It's true.
But sika edisi dan no so politicians need di. Ubetwe na so no so a wo se waja no wonya interest because you nipa. Then how do you bring a policy ebema de de be sha ne sam ehu bebo no makame de awie ya ma mentio
akota sa house na semia ye ken one particular area for the past 10 years for the past 5 years meka se Ghana ya yebi pa men kasa aban o but Ghana in general say emunipa individuals any ade ya yebi pa. Because so a young men be a oma venture wura into real estate development moi omusisi ya dan kane na konta wonam kumase a unhu say ye frɛ baby apartment ye frɛ bibi de ba ene minim kra minim say o Veronic Height ye wo de hilltop ene say de amanfo sisi apartment omu ton bi omususu de bi e ma han e ma amanfo etretrem ye kɔ enim para konta media de mesre President John Dramani Mahama say yes ye mrantie na businessmen no ewra sa estate edie ne mu ba kota dan ne board den dodo dan na estate developers ne ACC
$200,000
ede Emma Ghana mrantie ne mabawa no yes akota ne board den dodo
50 years
media men kasa konta me pedenya medie ne bi men kasa mepe market ya enuru ho no mo ba kota se bia ukosi bi wo atwuma techiman so ukosi bi wo atwuma denchemo so men koka hilltop and I said Diamond Hill minya so but ukosi bi wo atwuma techiman denchemo so chirapatre area ho no mo fe yase ho akota ukosi bi ho ne se bia teacher ni branch e bi approach se bia 2 bedrooms so na ni je ho e bi kra no a nkomodidi na kuta kostate ko bobo free $200,000 $300,000 ya
$200,000 obi at 4.5 billion
kuta 4.5 billion wakofa no
teacher ni yeah mortgage system
akuta
how many banks NMM loan
4.5 billion amount
how many banks be 4.5 billion the amount set mo ko wakati ya na 25
yes
yankiti bibia nje na account 22
mo
se bank no every month ko be 1000
yes
what the lifetime untimi
ntuawie no akọ pension
so owning a dime party
akota enye from timesre President John Dramani Mahama say ebia taxes bi any conditions bi e wo estate development no ho and e bia e wosora
Make it flexible.
the president in the government e making it flexible making it flexible so akonta any kwan so omoma housing friends works and housing minister ne threat and office o ontene monitoring team ne nkofom na omukom sakweta government ya de bi. There's this gentleman on what state housing on friends a virus who said
virus
say kwada so state ne Suntreso South Suntreso no North Suntreso and sasini bebre ho no mo a ene adan ne bebre ho no mo a ye papa nom ne nananom e kotena ho no ebinom toy ye list de to so list na wu nti ye ka kire bia ne ma ode edan ne ma mo no say mo renew ye ma mo first priority. So someone media
it reverts back to the government.
Kudi aban ho ebi wono ma aban na start ya o develop akota so fa South Suntreso a omo frɛ a school bi POP Prince of Peace Prince of Peace echiwo baby a Roman sorry no isi no yes North Patas no akota oduro no ma state housing for AC apartment bi wo Prince of Peace school no anymore no more. I'm say a government land and I say na eyobi and o man tibanwi no nti asa revete e de aba aban no akota duro na okubusa saa edan no baako sia no masi atasa ase no o masi ataw o mo sisi ne mfianfian 3 bedrooms akota ne bonya buo
say
akota ne bonya buo
6 billion nominate
yes 1 million Ghana cedis 800 my friends say 8 billion 800,000 900,000 ay state in ACU enti ke bia edan bi sei no e bi kra akota wo de nka yemfa ne say patase no ne South Suntreso no ne hwan ne bia ho no me prime area enti bi kra nka yemfa ma e bia heads of department for ne ade no omeji na ketua ye kakra se bia yetua na ke bia be 5,000 bia so hu ene e bia buy the man to free government bungalow nim government e dey man ye spread am e bia 10 years 15 years tua na bia fa so hu na sa government bungalow na otimu no a waje ho no makenten so no a
ya
renovate so dia ma e bia ase hofo no no msuso manya baby di omuti ato akonta until that say aban be tretre ho no minim say aban akonta edan bia no no ma aban asi a wawie da affordable house here papa kufuo esiye akonta any be 10 years so say 60 years ansa no mo ba be wie eno kra no ewi ase ye de ma senetefo no moto aso saglemi ya ye ka wansemi and akonta there's one interesting thing about President Mahama obabia na ni je house no pa obekaya President Mahama ne late Atamils time and omokofa STS Korea housing deal and then komu besi adan be 1 million no say
security agencies
say sa deal ni go through ahun kebese sagana
and go through
and go through and saglemi baye and go through affordable housing and go through their housing ni nyina akota edan de minim say aban decide so woko bia wo nwe ebekwakoye
so you are bringing in the private sector.
Private sector no.
What arrangement incentive are you going to give to me?
Taxes on the pesca. On so say be a private sector no. Ma who say your friend say man ya osisi dan bebrebe wo ye kroma say ke apia no ene ade omusi nice apartment ni ade wo de nyame wakota ye de ye ntibi bi
ke apia de no 200,000
wakota ekwo achire kakra ne say so hu
we can also look at other cost of building materials. Say cement and iron rods and the body now. Chinese for no some building materials are less expensive. So that's a prefabricated ones in the or Sabani can go into that. I think
it depends on whether or not.
Say interested and
I know you're ready. Okay. UK.
Wooden structures.
My last travel. I was at this Airbnb. Yeah, apart from dining Hossein. Now omo bricks also prefer bricks omo and you board say
yes wooden
the omo dia chiche dining mu nyina no
o bedroom the only kakra ne say wan hwe ya wo je matcha na o ma wo han hwe o beti kakra
wish no
as a sound kakra
and yes sound proof
Yes, I'll prove.
But apart from that,
Everything is solid.
so one found some board diner, obi say
A blog no matter.
the partition in the room.
Everything.
Two
Two
bedrooms,
board.
bathroom be a board. Even sink now jari wo the what's everything is board. And it's cheaper than the block.
Yes. Very cheap.
My area there.
Yeah.
Sagram ye blocks a gum. What is this?
No, say akutani account say a blog diamond trebi muda. Atakwa mingwa.
Asante mami too.
Omanhene how a woman or man will say. In leadership, in Musky, they are very overambitious. On say 200 housing unity. So Kasu will see even just
And you're 200 houses.
a
1,500 units.
1,500 units.
Okay, so we'll see 200.
But only 500 communes in me.
Well, we
There's a problem.
We see, yeah.
no, Asante is looking at this.
Going forward,
Fan say 1,500. No, what the amount who say me ye 500.
500.
Sika odi ekosisi bebre sisi wa wanye ho hwe no. Ka obetimi de wie.
What I say? Looking at our governance system of change of power, no be on to be there. So no, if you inform our leaders, say, we are there. Be I say
The immediate.
good. At least me mama ho me lies say me wie timelines no. Ebedi agenda 111. And now because we see 50 hospitals are. Then go me. That is why I'm telling you leadership on our woman women. They are over ambitious. And you also have a timeline to deliver whatever promise you made. You go nya to a we be transfer. Ebini mahama a year was it 200 community day schools. Senko yen just about even 80 50 pa.
Ko be wie.
Our the boarding facility kaka ho and ko sini nyina wie within be say 2 years e man kra ne kom. He say 200 community day yi. Most is 42 as 8 or whatever completed. The rest no. Akewrem. Interdie bia oh yeah. You know say you are being voted into office as a politician, you have a mandate timeline say nam dey here. And the ade bia oh yeah who say ubetimi awie wa sha asem but modern so be wie na wan wie a wan have been wa bam wa hu ni pampo eba wa party ni kram ba be this one. It may not be his priority.
Yeah.
And you going forward no asaglame senke de my private this almost later no na do de my private partnership collaboration
Uncle.
ye hu de kokosi ye senka we no private nko man he 1,500 mun yi che my private for be 10 wo ye 200 wo ye say so that obi ansa be so bi so mom fa nko mani pe ko ba ko pe ne won so be twa bo no bo sa
As a Ghana kwan. Me so ama contractor ba ko. No, o so ha
so enti ye penny for no. That is our problem. Senka dey community day school pa o man. Yetimi wie ye dey boarding 50 pe. So man panyi ku for buy we na dwen say existing ones no oba be improve no aye no.
Oba no model schools.
Oh yeah. At least a boy
Anglican secondary school afidwa.
say for buy say o ka say ko si new ones a. E be ka wuram. And then nye schools nko. Hospitals be on to us. And going forward, this is our leadership to look at. But mine, and a man penny episode bringing on board private sector. One, I buy one sassy. I did back what had then see a passage in raw materials. Say cement, and I'm 70, whatever. Iron rods, and so be do 68, 72 the last time checking here. A bass I know. Enyama sie eba form but o man is this time say ye mpani for so no ye dida ye di asase ma obi a ase wako 20 no eda o pe bia no sie so that's a major problem obeti me hu community bi wo ha o man esi eda kunkro esi so ba connect two bed singing room because we see say ono an e de man ho obi any problem ba senka o here na one demarcations and I say specs be ma ni pona bato ansase ne say media me ha me pe no e bia 3 story a omani baba ho so no a community oni pe beti ma tena wa ma the problem e be solve the problem hwe asko am hu ni say no e obi said obi ni mdi onanyi say ha no munsi nto aso 2 bedroom 2 or 3 story 2 and na mo hu asko na mo de kasa asko bungalow na those days in 2014 ndi no and then 24 betra e bia na efie no pokra no o me nipa 10 20 enne asquad dan yetifo nipa be 50 because 2 bedroom my church mama ho na e kama say nipa was kwanya agro but ogwakosi fie wakoto plot no makwakosi fie no e dan 2 bedroom na wodan nim
no yes semi detached
compound kakraka wo mi no obi a ho enkesenke ade a oman won hihye ya oman se wo to asase a o na oba na krai mani ntobi
say emra wo other jurisdictions say untimi nko Japan, South Korea near the buildings in high rise. Now I'm crowd there. Assassin in your deal. Utimi sit down. 2 near flow, so no be able to talk.
No, so flow,
no, so up to 2. And so Obesia. And until our companies no more ye a you are malonino. Obetimi up a dynasty. Baby, I'm a die. Me 2 kind of honor meda. I walk riding. East Croydon or West Croydon. Yow, a dano to assume said 34, said 30 something.
Yeah.
What did I mention?
Bokum nebia.
Now,
it be a bare 5 floors, you'll be there. The next 5, so
you'll be there. But as you are,
yes.
And 2 bones say, first 5 floors, no. And who's the cow be na you? The next floors, no. And almost is by a yadi and told because Nipano a buying no crano. You want Sassibi on ma. Share. Yeah, actually on me. I want you to be on me. I want to Tomo Musi die. Yow, baby, I'm not your coffee. Obi bet me see 10 story, 11, 15 floors. But what's this, you know?
And kitty be near dinner.
But asase a ho asase a ho
box
ebetuma sisi apeja kroso but abine ni emre biasa
15 families ebetuma occupy one structure
yes 15 families
one structure no mu na
China for number no can say Ghana for say Ghana is sweet Ghana sweet no say there was short building China long building what you say
now on China dino yaw yeah hanumi ne bedroom ne hall ne kitchen
yes
Saka han studio
omo say friend studio apartment the ahaya no ne bed is here ne hall is here kitchen say
no single room yeah mama no na empa no ne ya to partition na mama ne ayi ni first born dem na ye nyina ye gu form ho
egu animo
ene obi timi eje 1 acre na was see 4 bedroom the swimming pool can any and totals were from and nsuo to a nsuo na timi draining ya totals of fear nyina nsuo no nyina pie na ye flade a na ye complaining there is no housing policy
yeah planners and then no more
me ti say you say town and country planning for wow
na ko ta district assembly bia wo planning officer
they have
district planning officer no planning there
mo planning there
omo planning there
omo mra wada baku ya manese wase woni me say wo fie na asase na wato wala fa so obedua aburu anase body o so be ka kire o manza
why
I'm not even
I hungry one no make
wow
what it means say
wow mra na also went for so ba be chire mu chire me I am nyo and one of me cause my parents your mama should not be crying to us say eni say Ghana ni utia more than 6 months advance now when you are the enforcer
omo the commissioner number
why
Frederick Opoku man be o man acting commissioner
was
so be yan one card we see obi the idea bad obi the idea bad
asante what is the purpose of the card
what say card no person is a tenant and then landlord's agreement ti what the man wa 6 months and so the dan ma han
ono dan was he dying? How they man?
Yeah, mama. A police for say
only die. A police for one have the chief ra. Yeah, mama. Me so sin for the die man.
Obi the idea ba.
Who rent control no what die?
Obi the idea ba.
Yeah, we also so yen nyina gina ha so.
Na
so
remember ya juma
na eh landlord no kutupa.
Abani na di kan.
Brian, mpanimfo say nam no se bi hwe onu mu a.
Na ebe
wona wo di sambrade ba wo di e
who there way who rent control office crony beating
abano
office crony beating
abani ni ba biti Oni baby ti.
Any
they should start from state housing company. State housing company no CC dan no dey ma high no. And then rent control for to change you can't affordable housing asokore mampon. Akota rent control for nko no mo nko start. Se mo amote dan nim no. Se wato a se ye de ma high me rent control boss amaba Frederick 6 months. Yes, started the free momo ho. Then you are so the above phone. Rent control ni uni die. Una be chef you ra come first one for die ma high.
Affordable house company.
That's your company now. You are under law.
Na me because omo na ajeje. E dey am omo staff from Tito most cases na na tie wa affordable house.
Ebi so individual to baby so
individual na to buy. Me
dey rent. Me aware of people who are omato affordable house in Libya omode rent sika omoje
e si omode rent no e ho kwa la so kwa na nkom percent komode ma kan USC fo no kra
no de ma omo nyeso 1%.
E na ye hu de ya
ho na hu ne die no mu siesie ho ni ye no
bo mine se papa no e ye fedekopoku percent what this rent card ne ba. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Say okay so won see dan ni bidia that means when you adwuma bia biem because no apart for omo ye kwan Ghana ha. You may just go to check it out for. As I na more can. Let's give that benefit of the doubt. Say about the 2 million man. Parliament question man. Say you go say the dam will be more than 6 months. Ghana had ni pa hand and door show move fee. And ye need that. And I support say be adwuma.
Me am enjoy no. Say
papa. Open you on person be adwuma.
You need me person be adwuma. But what I'm saying is that 2 years na landlords na eje tenants no. It is to the benefit of the tenants themselves. Me na me catch you. So catch what do 6 months 6 months 6 months and no catch to advance.
Oh, because the law governs with him here.
As that time me say me 2 years require wow.
Time reading space.
So that's 6 months.
If you Rabia say or rent even monthly say obiji aketua 1,000
monthly obayi says ugo hanfi me say na wosi kempo say bia 1,000 cities 2 bedroom 1,000 cities a month year na say
12,000
about 15,000
1,000 cities a month 12,000 to 2 years 24,000
that's all pam nyina bu na de ko handa no but you 6 months obetua 6,000 6,000 that 18,000 aka no ubeti na ye adwuma wo de ye wadwuma abosu bia obetimi a raise funds to pay off I don't know want you say because what is ka bu nyina bia who dwetre nyina wa pra
no bo on ma okotua dan ni wia obetimi kotua sa rent no wia 2 months no onkom. Yes, because the background
control simony ade no and akota hwe se fiera for no decide so mo beje ne 6 months se ne asante e bo akanya wo de yemfa ne se me ya ba adwuma ni me ebia me ye adwuma obi store no na mete na ebia o ma me 1,500 me fiera no e de single room na me team no ene asokwa ne ho ahon yakota 500 cedi single room o 500 Ghana cedis etua me 1,500 mate 500 e de afrim Busumi bia o me de kwa kutua me rent me lorry fare am de bekwa adwuma mai me light bill
magician will survive
akuta
oh my enya omo hand anko
onim boys any girls enka busumi no enso enu ebia 18th e de call ni 20th 21st if you rub say me go about because akuta
wa banya sika ni nyina no
ya nyame ya setira ni bibia nti
ya na build ya way building mo aboa no Now what go bear 2-3 years?
2 years, only 2 years. As I'm told you, Mark, I will make you point.
Me can you? Me pacho.
That's something.
Yeah, 2 years now. Ubenya 2 years now. Ure posika to. Obia ni uni asem. 6 months
for the no so poor mo the ento.
No because I say him brave mo obia ho ato no.
Okay. Thank you gentlemen.
Azantie boa.
Sasa mo so pagine e wa ha on transi. Honorable Kennedy. Enzo so fi ha. Awazi gankam transi. Na ya dwene Ghana e mabunu ne edan. Mampani apeja asem no mu se emra so se ye share ye housing policy wo Ghana ha na nyame anim ni Ghana for mmeranteɛ titiriw esu because mmeranteɛ no na yɛ ha dan dodoɔ maa no bi so han but mmeranteɛ no dodoɔ na wɔwɔ ha dan no akɔpɔ ɔbaa bɛtena mu na dabi na so obi uni sika wontumi nkɔ ha dan ma ɔbaa you have to have money to rent for a woman
Sure.
and to ɔde ɔbɛha dan ma ɔbaa no na just ne nsɛm yɛ ɔde ne ho ɛno kora de bɛma ne ha no watɔ kaa kora si ha ma no na wode dan no ɔha a wɔdwene ho akwasi akɔ aba na wompom to sɛ menua ɔtio mpom to sɛ
Brian, what they not doing?
yɛhwɛ sɛ ɛdu nso so sɛ ɔba bɛka yɛ nkɔmmɔdie no nie ɔmampani John Mahama se sɛsiɛ no afe wei there's going to be an independent emolument commission. Now, fair wages and salary, you're taking off. You heard the fair wages and salary by, my penny could afford by. The purpose. And ya come here and say, but I pay the bar say, it has rather brought more agitation in the civil front and the workers' front than say fair wages. Now, Koya say, wow, or a bargaining chipper. Association who are no near you the amount. More model soon be a manusia than Nujumono. Oh, yet Yamama Zicano Yentimini identity. The fairness of the wages is now unfair. 2. Social housing policy, affordable homes, Ghanaian workers. Obiaba or housing deficit, and yet we cannot solve it. And re-registration of the SIM card. Waiting some adaptation. Ocho mami chance free.
Sure, Brian, Mabin Fakonya, so now Mincha, His Excellency, the President of the Republic, Owia John Dramani Mahama, Gramacha and Anopa, Council Council. Now, my boy, the original chairman of the NDC, Owia and Anakosi Augustus, but one about per year because the membership drive now, or you know, Santimante was a Mijidi, it's in the right direction. Numbers any Papa, Ho, ne, Tibamu, Kromafo, Duamuaji. Membership drive in the Omobaba register agent party card. To begin this 2028 elections in the done deal for the NDC. Another question, Bob, I'm not sure when I pay. Well, and a far topics I would go up and say, Hayden home common and pay. Me, this same registration, no standard tall. That is what I would say because we share. About 3 or 4 years ago, Mama Eko to something because register your SIMs. Said in Kabaya, Obicrano, Safrost, yeah, oh, why, Antinio, UK, no make us a free winning of a new London, Nanka, a Tobitra. But still, that's what experiences I know my new money beam. Go to be cloning or SIM. And I say, oh, Ghana card, no more registration. And they say, you come on, take a castle, so we are registered with
them. People are even. The young generation is cloning.
Yes.
Your bank card.
Bank card. I would have credit cards. No.
Visa credit card.
Number cloning.
Number cloning. Because you would have grow be cloning your card. We mistake. Your card ni kutansu ni use.
Sure. And it's
so dangerous.
Sir Ura Sam George Honorable say, or the effective way or the potent way I bet me the same registration again. Na sa friend say fraud activities in Abidjan idea media can be supported senken samra so but we kwa wie both ye be yin na ya koto something and go through the stress this coaching san ne pa ko jina wa ko register sim na wie ubohu na ukwa bonte say koto sim so you register that there was opedia so how does it happen say nipa no or ton sim no say register we why identity no dey register why Ghana card because we know for a fact say and then Ungwa Ghana card, I won't even register with him. So how come say Utumi Kabonte say Okotosim was register with that? So say you better be the Shabiaba. Now technology, your advanced technology between now say Ghana card number and strictly any would be register with him, and for that matter, Obi Biara anywhere between Abba register or seminal. Sabi, I did Juma for Bia, and I say, Obetuma for Sim Bia identity Bia in so no, they didn't Juma dia. Because Obi Free, I want to say a new number. Now, Opasa will check it, say Bia Nipa, when they didn't decide, they didn't say Grana. Or try to send in the moment, say, Pabos Edima. Or say the person you are trying to send this money to has not registered Momo. Nedima. But meanwhile, then the line is active. And if I need to meet your course, it to me some here, it didn't Juma. So where lies the authenticity of this registration? I said, where lies the credibility of the registration now? In a couple of years ago, no. Until some George, so on for yourself, or yes, or by there, or say National Communication Authority or something of that sort, and now say NIA, omuna omudi 2 minutes besho omonsa na data no nyina no akọ omasoye nti de ebeye bia no enko third party bia ho enu nti NIA ebo modern see the National Data Center said the beya nka Ghana ye database bi bia no wo mo nka sabi beko omasoye no omahweso. But here's the case, a lot of these fraudsters use nipa fufu bi identity edidi boni mrekwa yintumi nkran dey en track omo obi kra tumi fa obi telephone number no the di boni uko internet is a lot of scammers, a lot of fraudsters. I wear a system your friends internet and so day in day out almost coming crop for ntino media some George honorable so also obey there it's a very Herculean task as I also bet me I will say it requires a lot of advanced technology because sabi opam ope eboato abo anomano no super baby I ehudesi enunti eneno technology na ba nyoma ko nanim pa ye ti the top notch technology beboa na again omo mayenko to santene ewa wiemu biem na sabi frustrating obi betimi akodi to santene we bia MTN office tell you TLSL office ebia 3 days cry enya nu so
that's right
others ene media ba bebri omum hyehyɛ nyoma nse de be ya so obi wo ne dwuma obi kɔ na dwuma so akɔ na dwuma obetimi akɔ na watimi onya less time bia obetimi akɔ either of these
anope kwa na me bisa bondi say modalities
ni say say be na media go I don't think say we are far gone.
What strategy?
We are far gone.
They should tell us.
Sign man and was say CBM. Yempe mechanism bia nipa no in the comfort of his own way time no obeko no akọ register within the shortest possible time no register na ye de ne same man no okọ no okọ di ne dwuma enko to something say bi obiti kroketu abi mu ba bi otekra no registration center bi ne ho ayi so fa ka ba krum no be to be dikis di obedie ne ka sika o de be say no nyina no megide say minister adwene sa nyoma nyina ho nti omum fan hye papa ebeboa na ebeye timeline no so yemmiem so say bia 1 year kra na ye de ya kakran ye make so say ye yani aye ne yie ye nya biem ye yani aye ne yie say de be ya obi biara no say ukwa
Ghana for so per last hour oban ne be any 1 year ne be ura fidie si
say de no block out chip
wo mo ma kwan extend na last hour still
say people were not registered ye ma timeline no say bia ye de 1 year na ye edu ho na say wo mo modern ko register ya o some ne be block no o ko register ye be ji usika e ba the side dia obi edu so your friend so time aso ne bra say ya you will go there and then register so because yeah for one too many so who kra wo sem so na sabi obi hunu bi atumi nya access to wo number no no afro no de ye na ho UK ni o hwan se munu akwa meanwhile a whole network ene e back wo mo e mo di sa adwuma we no uko say o report ka so bi afro de me number ni a sabi action bia o mbe take against the person entino so adwene ye hu say dia meje di say nhyehye na wo kan say wo de wo se be yo de a nyina no we are up for it on
and no so ne bia wo kan ye so ne ade a communication minister
sure
Omanhene Yaw
sir
me I'm a subscriber to MTN
sure
na obi atimi afrod me why is it that most often than not MTN it doesn't happen with Telecel
at all.
One reason I made me attribute to say no so na platform. Is it a syndicate within the MTN enclave?
That
and I say
allegedly so.
How are they always able to get
people's contacts? Call
people,
them.
Say be a WhatsApp group no out here. No almost sending numbers. We say you way. Sorry, dear. Any day. And you call them. And
they do nothing about it.
Nothing they can
do nothing about it. I don't know. A syndicate allegedly.
The only thing I be able to try and say be Obi send this bro. Now ebi I may send it akoma ebi I can come abedi ho. Now my friend empty. No my block at over 3 days. na afi o ma frɛ say obi send this camera but say me hunu na later me ko hu a nipa ko na is canadi
Kwa. What they say, no security.
security
No security.
ade ba ko so a otu ehu pa ni otu o sika e wo phone so na ibusa o so 10,000 wo phone so a
Sure.
o next of kin onim
Grada.
okay
Uwu amiko.
BBC na si
Uni hɔ a.
am say uni ho a
Ɔma
say
fa.
sika na koi
Omafa. Ombafa. The banks anya nyam tienko banks ni na krasa. They don't even contact the next of kin. Say obi
because me de me din ato ho for some time if my activities I non-active more realize say call bia emma me phone so call bia ma me phone so
Yes.
call bia ma me phone so akwasi call bia ma me phone so
Sure.
me obi first na me yet transactions pa I'm not doing it again don't they monitor
They monitor your
Nenti
transactions.
fane say bia me wo be 40,000 e wo me phone so
Na wuni ho bi mu a.
na mo hu say be 3 months
Me
because
active bi mu a.
so subscribe to DSTV for a while na nya adwuma o betimi kra
After honest of kin.
adum no
Adum,
DSTV
yeah.
no me ade you are non active because untia our bills nya ade how na me next of kin because I leave my number
Right, yeah.
unim say that bia o feel I will trust next of
The
kin
number near relationship with him, with that's your brother and also your sister. What raises a very important issue, pa. Even it goes to the banks as well. Se nipa no enu omu business or account or bank or
Now our money pa kro na ehu a.
Our money pa kro na ehu a.
na owu a
Asa bank na first no. And nipa no kran so ni hu come and the next of kin say oh, mo so amount of money.
so then what it means is say wo so no ma obi ma wo next of kin
kin
so
this is what you're doing.
sika say wo phone so
Na me ni ho adachi bi no wo hwe no so come on kakra no wo a what they say come on dey hu di a
oh yes so yeah
so
so
and me gidi say enka they should be able to come up with a system bi a anytime bi a na obe transaction bi a next of kin the number no so should get a message and also nye emwa because next of kin who say transaction sisi na wo ya
and sika wo send ya command ipo akọ che kwa ya wo yire susu a and na na send ma business kura afi ntokwa so bitime si
obetuma kan wachi ntem
so
obetuma ja kwa ntem no one here on talk of nti very dicey
very nice
as my can very dicey because a lot of people transact monies on their phone.
Oh, yes.
Plenty. Tens of thousands. About how weekly to be sending 100,000 Ghana cry on the phone. So.
Yeah.
So such a person will keep that amount of money on his phone. Now, if for one reason or the other, who becomes the beneficiary of that money? A company tells telecom company.
o kan be ka jo say Ghana fo amu bobusia we ho amu ntua amu so wo so
I don't terms now. What I say about me and Sabi, maybe I'm no dja na but the next of kin what request my provide the details in so and you know it will be I think say it will be hold on all the account holder and say from time to time no be catch your test of kin say in case said that be ni ho a so what I say me the udin ye so and so
yeah call verify
sa ya no akọ so what I say na nipa ni hunu say bia na me bra kwa what ase kra no na only MTN for this friend say
obi a no your transactions a lot on his phone
even banks crown also will notify a friend say next of kin say metani bank when made in idijuma the be ni say me ni ho a ya akọ what I say me din say what we kwa we din no ke because I block close the account no hada
yes and then the chrono as a company the person wobble
that is the issue
I was in my mintil on the similar registration
Yeah, why?
akwaba
Yeah, me do so many.
so bibi aboko de
Yeah, no more be able.
who pay and in trouble be
yes some question every for question Ashanti region
every before day
minority for some question Ashanti region
no what has it got to do with you
question no me tell so be mo koko for mo ko we bu dia
I was in my mintil
Your mind, dedicated my
Tio.
a team for my chair. I have one so. Maybe next week. I'm surprise him, Kakra.
peja ayini kaka next week
Next week, be my surprise him, Kakra.
Oh.
I may bring a professor in political science, a Japanese professor who has specialized in American politics.
okay
Why a lot of research in Ghana.
Pɛ sɛ ɔde ne brɛ yɛ.
Ɔna na me ne no.
Ɛdi nkɔmmɔ no.
Ɛfiti no
Oh, that's
pɔden ɔna
wonderful.
mama delay kakra.
That's wonderful.
Because he's trying to be in this.
Okay.
The man is a chaba next week there.
Ɔba afa ne bra ne ɛne twetwe nkɔmmɔ.
Very
Interesting. Okay.
Ɔkyerɛ deɛ wɔ employer no. Japanese panyini ɔhene no. Maybe an busua ne nyina kɔ so Gakushin University.
Oh, okay.
Normally na ɔba na me so makɔ hɔ saa. So we have done a lot of
Emperor no university hɔ na.
nti next week maybe
I'm hopeful so.
no ya no mompɛ TV some radio some but
But I can say one of the
convince.
renowned television stations.
he may not be able to say onion I just obey about politics in Ghana. But if you want to know about maybe the scientific research about American politics and other things,
No problem.
I am
No
also
problem.
but education, me, I can convince
man.
us on my education, fine, but so being involved in international politics, not there.
Short,
I don't think
or for come.
Oh yeah, so no, of course, school America.
Okay,
But
okay.
Japanese.
Okay,
A Japanese
fine.
professor,
Yes,
political science.
This all be chire.
Good. Omanhene. Ghana. But this is now a president assembly. A fire house and then I said,
That's right. That's right. It's on topic.
Yeah, but I think that this thing has been an issue. What did that?
I am told say now who can committee be home.
One housing.
Affordable housing.
No. Not me. I no back on Swajima.
Also Ajima.
Yes. The Mra affordable.
Affordable housing.
Who's the
So
number?
now you're in a special aid.
Now,
Now unim who be.
yeah, I know. You're just asking Yanameka.
Okay.
Me just asking Yananti. Even when we were trying to name it, Kumase, you know, as a Korean point, they were young baby could make so rest in peace. Who's on the kind of straight. Says, I found twice a Korean affordable housing.
Now the other
Assassin in my into making sure say the baby as a Korean and yes, a Pumase. And then I bought chance at the bra when you baby go. You go pump on the currency. Then you know conditions and our one nowadays, Juban. Tea. And no, I had a cry of fire. And I was say, and during that, I was watching my time. It was purely local materials and the usual. One was there, Works and Housing Department on one air region. The team should show hydrology for the Works and Housing Department. So what do we was no and say, Omoko Dreje be a Denzo River. And now, no matter a lot of rivers. No ma boan yana no he poan yana. Omo wi no makofaka between you and the co. Affordable. I don't know this day. I didn't know if affordable because I was using more local material. Was the normal omo dredge insurance. No more the hip no bank of the river. It's so to but the annoyance on boano hip ni na we are cutting to the site. And this the be failing and papa between the blocks and then the be plaster share blocks. And they are failing. The insuma bone they are concrete. No, any scientific, so cement is any of volumes or gasum. The gasum that this cement in Ababa, a baby go. Nampiaqua Gina say for iron rods, no, I call steel factories on. No,
it was strictly local content.
Yes, it was local content. And even contractors in the house were the man local. So, no, and a year on Fabroni Bianya, affordable, maybe. And all the yes, see a man born a bathroom and then another ball from bar. It was very cheap. But I say, as time goes on, no, a free ownership, no, a change hand, you know, then the price, no, because they look say even the condo, crown on there, special 1 bedroom special is selling around 600 to 700,000.
Can you imagine?
Yes, but the
6
bar for
billion.
yes,
billion.
and I
Young
even
man, big
double
money.
a 2-bedroom apartment, and see, I know
From there, about 3 billion.
yeah, because it's your hotel from I compare 700 to 800, even over 900,000, 9 billion, 2-bedroom, affordable house. But the bar for front, 900,000. It will cry below maybe a 90-something thousand. Now, almost ton cran any panto. I'm not domestic restructuring in Nebano, and then we pull music free. On the cotor that fixed asset, and a man for toy. Only the any chance, and I mean, yet, many are by when I be depending on it. It's a year cordons to sweat. Do say about Tonam na MC was a correct. But unfortunately, it wasn't under the municipal. Now, a works and housing department for the works in.
Now one sent me.
And now they will go with you were not now need any say woman as a municipality, but the only thing I over now. Why I manage you now? Why did you revenue crown your moon peso? Yeah, and say I may make time na me force so yeah, ma you go database no programming. You start to say generate to even revenue. The amount I intend property rating as if but I don't know how it ended because I mean to me agency and I'm a time or so yeah made free auntie affordable house on area if really you make conscious say you person ye ho adwuma you be ho adwuma but say person be there I don't know any because enya dey dance so we share the quantities about them ma dance ade bi a nka ka se sine ye pa na ye truthful to ourselves any question nka the amount of money na involved because all share omo ye no manage time ye o manage materials ye na wa ma SSS anko na o manage for labor na crowd o manage ni ya ade bi a betumi ama wa reduce a lot of cost o be reduce cost be brave kwa for the major be reduce cost be brave ana neoma be brave ho so a encheda nya o share government friend say government as quantities now they compare ordinary quantities now the government quantities is almost like 100%. So
why is this so?
Say I know mono factor in a lot of things. Obey your tax, obey way, obey for how, because say now basic. So I know the idea normally ana etisa ewo. I think na topic bi ho quickly na you can once ma person me jump over. Na dey na SIM registration. Then just SIM registration. We said something first before the SIM registration.
It was about
salaries, fair wages and salary commissioner or person if you Omanhene. So how the owns a Ghana has you know. Yeah, na because I was my better than Hakada said the public service, and now I said the public administration, and the politicians. Yeah, ne am Ghana. Ayedi ayi. Uzenka normally no the politician no esundayeno. Now we come out with the policies. Nanka the public administrator no, and so I implemented the policies no using the bureaucratic system. Okay. And now I said the laid down procedure. The idea juma nanka yenyina yako. It drew baby the politician will need the administrator, that is a public servant, and the public servant and also public officials, and also will need a politician. Because when Timing can say me a politician, my son die. Now die no your power person no I'm so boy. A politician may not have a knowledge in the public administration. Mm-hmm. So when I mention ebia the bureaucratic system no ebiaka was on die anyway, ye be putting it together, ye the back parliament, ye ko implement ya de ko bia se dan na akosi a wo de bako bia entity tender e bia de bako ha ye de bako akoji clearance na sefo nyina no it is a bureaucrat who are trained to do that the politician de onya so dan so obesi dan a say or the onya de dan so beto person besi dan to so say it is a bureaucrat na more system ni no different departments and agencies na one is mo hwe na mo yesa de no nyina enti say oman na ankoso a na efiri yen politicians no ene the administrators no when a politician dey no mind say akola o pese odi ni boni anwa musi wona wa cheda ko di anwa mu ni nya no wa fa anwa ni na fefa akola na no o ma me papa no abon bi ko akola ni nim nyansa so ba ko horo ne nsa de ayi ni be yon de mecha no ba panyi do wi obetimi ahoro ne nsa ayi ni bi bia free not ni ba bi until say Ghana for adwumayefo ene Ghana for amayefo ya adwene say e be ka no kra kire ye ho no de bia no ye be du ba bia wo ya o ma hin de bia gina fair wages and salary a year or more can was can make the views and a chemocra single spine salary structure nearby. Single spine salary structures no. See a cassia implement your mind na implementing ya. It's so simple. The answer say or experience be now. What the major no. 1 year experience it be 1,000. 2 years as experience, 1,005. 3 years experience, 2,000. 4 years experience, 5,000. And go mind grade. And now say the education system anymore. Or a primary school, your friends say, or your GHS liver, or your 100 cities, or your SSS liver, or your 200, or your first degree, or your 500, or your second degree, or your 700, or your maybe a PhD, or your 1,000, or your professor, or your 1,005. O man, in Tigaway Kayasama. And you can answer home so ya unya you budi 1 year pen, only baby I would that or a structure also. And as a university ape. Unim say university, this is my starting pay. Your masters are only say I graduate to aqua level say. Your PhD ano, what graduate because your professorship what graduate I could say. Etika we no ka we hear so obi na beba be catch say we salary say. And think we are single spine salary structure no take care of long service and I take care of education. I think kasa meritocracy ne long service na save money no and can no has been taken by the single spine salary structure. So why are we still struggling at this point?
Because some people were migrated onto the single spine salary structure. Some people were not migrated onto the single spine salary structure. And the problem, you know, hey, uko elsewhere in other jurisdiction. The moment ubeko very juma de bama ope. Ye sure say what the infie saying. Unfie ebi our experience are winning. This is what you deserve. Ne adani ama. What the make you aha. And I go on so awure ma say wa ko school na you go do sign for certificate na ba you certificate pa say we grade 6. Even in Ghana, I know there's a public service nice because we grade 6, we grade 6, or more grades. So why are we still struggling with our salary structure in this country? Is it because of politics, whereby obi only experience on shedam school, your man appointment, and your salary kakraka, ne their man. If you know what musa experience or could school you see that the person will be a better at the end of the no or sabotage system. So until Omanhene. Sahani Omani nyina no say Oman we de bia meka no. Ye were laws, ye were rules, ye were regulation. What is left for us to do is the enforcement. The enforcement ni nyina so eba leadership. So when you be a steady leadership pa na say wa hwe administration na hwe say de amount for no is here no. Me na meka. I think that it has been said at a certain platform and I'll continue to say it on this platform. Over from 1957 in independent. Also, Ghana is an effective leader compared to other jurisdictions.
Who can say what you say?
Also, the Americans also a leader say about to say, compare leader bit to say, Jinping. What's a Jinping? Jinping say no. The kind of transformation what me transform China no. Ade China could do say you know. Also, I say, why say China she bring na? Luke, Luke, can you are? Oh yeah, your friend is saying, no war, Singapore. Oh no, it's change Singapore entirely. Emma Singapore, every developing by a developed country.
For me,
Jose,
Jerry John Rawlings could have done that.
of course.
But he didn't.
So what was American who say?
As someone who can't to say that long period that Rawlings in Yaya,
Of course.
if that vision was there, and Kaosenko to me from
transform it.
1983 to 92. Now Jerry had total authority. Democracy, no, a trillion maybe sign.
Definitely.
But one also be the dance say one more yes, they had a longer period.
Sure.
South Korea,
China.
China, Malaysia, Omutimi ruling for about 19-20 years.
Sure.
And some Omutimi are bringing such impact.
Said America says yes, said now Jerry. Jerry only Indonesia ni na appeal.
Oh, Rawlings there.
Indonesia.
So now, sir, I didn't know we were horse and so I didn't say this is what I wanted to do. And now I'm politics of tribal and why or tiny. Grofo we was Ghana, we knew in this guy, remember I pen is propaganda no. And go to Mrs. Sanga.
And now I won't say about baby, she say, since independent. Yenjenya will be a watch that transform our mind. Well,
right.
Ghana is a developing country.
Right.
And from independence up to now, we are still developing. We are still developing country. Yentimi move from that developing country status up to the developed status. Even cry if you great in your mind. Middle income country, yeah, the Anona Cassia, attaining middle income country. We haven't attained it. And now, Minuka and 3 square meal. Look at what happened in Taiwan. Taiwan leader by or by is or yeah, sorry, Thailand. Thailand leader or yeah, no man to the sense I catfish here na point and kill ya. I yet is expensive dish I work and I cuisine what Ghana has here. They say Thailand no fishing yashi because almost everywhere. Because one of the other and I just say opposite Thailand no. A food sufficient. So when you be beer and you cry and you can say come there or China. And the Ghana has it. Obi weti me sorry na duane obi dikura na atena se wi asekwa na ene de no hu de oye no eti there are a lot of things that I say Ghana yehwe one say what we need now as a country it's not about long talk, it is not about the bureaucratic system. I say it's not about the systems are right. On the mention what we need is a very decisive leader. President Mahama at this stage he has what those leaders ever.
So within 4 years, which might be.
Or what the boost or no. So I omo ba 92 years, 92 in Ebia, no boss any part of parliament. Apart from 92, a boycott to parliament. Now Rollins, as I would total. Who's the Rollins or about 20 years old? Because 92, no net said where or a dictator pepe. Who's a young MPP for Uncle Parliament, and as other party be Uncle Parliament. So now Rollins party now from 92 to 96. If you 96 now MPP for about power, you know, or even at the parliament, no need resistance. Oh, so but since 96, who's a be a parliament, no, so 2/3 majority, no. I am 10. Nana Kufuor to call 196 is saying, now Odebia, he has to go and bargain. Sorry, 169. As well, no bargaining with the minority, no a be support, no compromise. And I will call that negotiation table. No, so you go there with some conditions. So on the mention. But President Mahama as it stands now, oh yeah, even independent candidate to cramp or absolute majority. And Tinka and Nyoma dictators. I want to mention one. Sa to me a dictator one.
Obi.
Enubi na dama President Mahama
In a
democratic state. Because your person or your money be an obetimi your man. And to me say President Mahama say, so when to me I make it difference, I will never ever forgive him. Me find Canada. And the man's worker. Yeah, people no galam say who has them no why is worker who has them. But you have absolute power. On the mention, ya ma authoritarian power no ma akwa koduru say ye tumi de bibia ka ho a the person wo ye bia no ubetumi ade aye. But like there is one thing dangerous that is coming up in the constitutional review. See, that authoritarian power no ye de ma any president of Ghana no. Now no, it seems that the new constitutional amendment no is trying to take it out from it. No, a ban is said no Ghana no yen developing to that stage.
One
was a 2 minutes or president. Someone so your president. Where you so person you be? Also, on now to me, because I know my uncle share be and out to me my instruction. Minister, go and build this house. Go and build this bridge. Don't go and do this. So what I mention. It is hard to me now. A man who absolute power. The being mechanics says now, as it stands now, we haven't gotten a very powerful leader. Why not you say, "Or befa or minor at the heart." Now I should be move abrakra. The party for crackers will Estiana. Or say, no, this is what is going to this is what is good for the country. Let us do it. Look at how this happened at the recruitment. And don't say about but I mean they come ask them this year marry. You see a better nipa so and so for this year, 20,000 for the next 5 years. The year where you have 2,000. Party pressure, the president has doubled it. Now, this year, you can say, so budget now, no, for 2026. It doesn't cover. So, which
yesterday, I asked them, where are they going to get the money?
Exactly. Maybe yesterday, said, maybe I know my mind, so I'm mentioning now, no, because of party pressure, no, as a leader, no, wakoto to party pressure. Now, no, yeah, quite overburden the security agencies. Even Krano, or enough police and better for training. Do they have enough equipment that they training? No, all these things in I take into consideration. Anything I make say, we just need a decisive leader. Also, Donald Trump, they say no, or on the leadership on the quality, no, or in a negative manner. So I mention. But why Donald Trump? When the Republicans say, "Omoba power, omobe tuana mobino." Who say, "Oh, Tusana, although American support." But why not you say, "This is what we said," and because I'm a decisive leader, I can't say amazing. I'm going to do it, and he's doing it. Oh my, what the American say? Just that the cause that is pursued, and your popular cause. But saying popular cause be the same God, healthcare be never America for you know, and then the party wasn't no MY because of be interest. No, say damn the consequences of what my party will say. Nasi for you know, I'm going to bring a liberty and freedom to the people of America, like what the Yasantua did. Who's a Yasantua Obana or just so here? A drew baby no not Asante for you for no market. The man the na was my proper cause she's no. Omunyina beka say nka ade no kra dokonomunko ana meboa. So Yasantua defy all the decision and Asante mpanyifo na kana take no. And he says, hey, more Asante for men mpanyifo amomoto no. E say na kosi broni beka so fasika gya akokofidi akọ. Na say ni and mo man mo maji montade mo maji me entoma ni mfra mo fa montade ma na me kontokwa. Also he defied the decision of the entire body and he fought it. And now no, once a soba for soma Asante. So until now no, how can we get such leaders in this country? And then me say, is there any leader from since the inception of the Fourth Republic ɔno atumi ayɛ deɛ yɛ asanto ɔmo yɛ bia na ɔmo decide leader kɔ ne nkyerɛ mu hwɛ all presidents ɔmo aba since 92 sɛ ɔmo party foɔ anaa sɛ ɔmo kuro mu foɔ anaa ɔmo nkurɔfoɔ ɔmo pressure kakraa bi na ɔmo asɛ ɔmo adwene mia me former president na Adam Kwaku Fuad ɔka sɛ ɔsɛ sɛ galamsey obetu ase ɛbɛkɔ so ne presidency kuro ɔbɛde obetu ase edu baabi no otimi ɛwɔ ke ne tɔ President Mahama ɔka sɛ within a certain short period ɔba within weeks ɔbɛ declare state of emergency watimi awɔ ke ne tɔ ɔntimi wɔ ke ne tɔ zero tolerance for corruption after the duru baabi a say corruption is from Adam because of small and crowdful be and nipa na yebone obeyi na di straight na nko pam no na wode na aye example no aba na a new quotation in the Bible new quotation in the Quran na be defend saade na bo wana ba ko 40 meter ho no bring a whole government down or a whole party down no because of selfish interest kakra bia nkofo mienu miense bia nko betimi ade o munansi form abekasa nko betimi stop that nonsense that is happening in the party that nonsense that is happening in the government no yenye na ama a whole party the whole government ya bringing it order just because of one person or two people or a certain group of people on tisia no o man the one man is ikono say ye mu ya nsori anya wadwuma menim say bi so a me nyini ana ama ma asem na different here because and nobody will order me who even in my own party. Sometimes it balls and it pisses me off. So also say I am a Ghana suffer too much. Ghana break too much. And also a basis you see the normal innocent people. No more press no more create problem no. No more enjoy no baby. You know ko na now at no ma ko na police station minu mi say bi but I tell sam. No I say Ghana abkora be breed action. Obiji sika me di ko si school dan ya ye de ko nkola obiji sika ye de ko ye nkora da achia scholarship no my ne basa na nipa kora bo si asan na mo ana ejai no and this thing is becoming one and many. We have to stop it at a point in time in this country. This country has to move on.
This country has to move on. Say do. Akwaba. Now what to say?
Alhamdulillah.
We are looking at issues that have to do with the new SIM registration. Now, yes, I share. I'm penny a can't be concerning. I think it was not included. Housing policy in this country. Yenina yen yahadai. Or can't be say. Ghana ha inisa utimi etia more than 6 months. Tranope, I was quizzing him. Say, you hold the constitution. So if you come and complain, then what do you want me to do? Mami Ntianope.
Omanhene medashe medinchi ashronko e de bro ene ohwefo ni wetifo ina ene nchanso ekoma minimum obehye omo hasi e ye honorable Kennedy kankam ne otu champion Omanhene mama sha say free housing policy no ene hia pa because do na ya hinda na say na work no idea president shouldn't be complaining. Franka or kasa nanka wadi in she biaba some directive biaba your rent control your the housing ministry
state housing.
So that directive nanka come na ya mo timeline either some first strategy on how to resolve the matter other than some complaining. Omanhene can only say about housing now is one of the basic necessity. So about maturity Europe need now. And number one, what Atadia Obeshe Ediano BDPV better is number one. In the Krobia, name one for a struggle for this, you know, say we are not progressing. Mm-hmm. We are not progressing. Kroma in front of Wakonya a dine say de mao. Say to ya even 6 months. The one year. What domo pa and over 1 year.
And Ukrainians will know a very good rapport.
Maybe what now no match. And the 20 moon 2 sir, the only be order for 1 year, dear bra. I idea you any more papa. So I'm happy say you brought it up. President shouldn't be complaining. You should make it part and parcel of your activities. Look, a very great achievement, I'm almost say by 2028, next Ghana, with me, I down at a reasonable rate and within a short period. And when you also could be 2 years, 3 years. Look, Nancy, because of increase in interest rate and so on, now workers every pa. Because that means every 2 years, basically, okay, loan.
No, boo, 2 years, loan now, okay,
untu ye. Nese wa okay, the over that substitution method, or the loan. What they call na ya ma obi. At any point in time, no, the salary is not even taking people home. Take home and do and
there are some companies they will company na mema loan. And what happens is you are stuck there. Company no. So who obey 6 years loan or what it?
Did I know over to you?
Unya offer you baby grant to me
because that baby I work on the person is not ready to assume that responsibility. No? And the idea I say when I come here, I come as empower. I remember SIM registration. Mine. I thought that the way I manage affairs. Hey you. As if say. Ye omo ya ma omo tumi no. Omo no, they will not be living in this country. Omo ase for will just leave this country. And I say, you are creating another Ghana be the omo within Ghana now. Because some of the decisions are taken, it doesn't make sense.
Ade.
SIM registration, could be spend on SIM registration. And no personality. Is it the no? What has been its benefit? Is it fit for purpose? Ama say and for review. The impact say we've done this before. When we're doing it, then make sure say once you are registered, we can trace you. Is that I think the main reason for the SIM registration. And that means the first one here, say presently. Obi we fa kwan boni bi so edadaw e ma otimi yi usika we can't trace that person. That means the na no faso bi amaso once na gina ma yes the person has caused financial loss to the state. Only Akron has no right to moving freely in this country. The person has no right. By this time na nkaya chinotum. By this time we frozen the person's assets. No be chire say identity na why SIM registration we can't trace the person. Menim say no who this Jocelyn Duma or complain say your father is through DSTV also your friend no your dad and side in number omu yi ni sika wi kura no masa boka so ada account
masa bodeka
ade and you can't trace scan where the money go where the
I mean why the call came through and you call no answer there were a lot of SIM bi omu register gum and no go fast a problem by
one so network by the networking must have data of how the number was generated. Once no man that number Ghana card be na dey register
omo ko ton no dwa so omo de ma ka Vodafone for ye bebre MTN ye
registration
no the SIMs were registered to call ya to amount
open registered one and answer open
that means this country a private company everything the against our own laws.
Yes.
And now that's so operate in this country. Come on. I said, we are not ready. And then I say, thought that area, more share new muscles, like those in authority are not ready to solve the problem. They are not ready. The more the greed, the no much bomb and no more share. Area pa. Meaning. Say, Obin and find you, and also find the Oben. I thought that how severe the situation is. And to me, the Sam George Edibe, we are we will be able to say, man, they say, Abi are not so bad there, we are now. But at least for once, ye in in the history. Now, intimately solve that problem because. Some of them are in prison. They are in prison making do some of the course of There is one through some of our destiny to me a Tracy where the call is coming from. Look, CID, the investigating authority. So almost on be human on bit my when you want track here, you can say in Sawam area. GPS. Almost meet Tracy. There was one on the man, maybe so when and what ton at the end. No, what they are doing, they are moving before. I will not go train the crew. When you see in the sim, but through the voice, cause are all make we're able to trace. And when we walk away, Boko, no, I say one of them there is a conflict zone in T. That is where they went to. And let me tell you, these police officers from Central Police Station, I see, 8 meters here, and my coaching on. So I thought that I asked myself, why? I didn't think that ain't me, but it comes with other conditions, It comes with other conditions, Nanipa does send with me to those conditions, And those conditions are not formal conditions.
It is supposed to favor all.
And to me, the system say per se, we can do it. And Sam George with this new SIM registration, man that complex, but at least we should for once be able to trace every number. Because the amount of money people are losing through this SIM fraud.
Yeah, it's appalling. You see,
we have to do something about it. In the name of say we at least let's find a solution to it. But let's make sure say anybody now be office over for company to be there ye be in fatano. And no more first one say be along the line. There should be serious investigation. By this time, Nanka Sam George should be mentioning some names who are under prosecution. By this time, Anka is over my say, say because they don't meet the target. Anka by this time,
he was part of the committee.
He was the ranking member for communication.
And so he knows.
He's an opposition member.
It doesn't stop anything. You know how he fights Kelvin G.
GVG.
Kelvin DVD. He was one person he fought it pa. No, he was there, so no him near Koso. And he cannot fail.
Exactly.
But I agree with you. Because they da year of hono. And now bana man for be cry empty registration. Now cabinet a man approval. And you okoye.
No, Timmy convincing.
What Timmy so convince because Utien Sema or Canoa.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Sure.
And in Ghana Nibia are ready. Or train say a bear registration. And my young Yen will be Sammy Bumi. Sir.
That is and I
get you.
In that sense, that
because yes, I dear way will be to me self not just a fast will be a muscle. Man was one me about
we are wasting time. What are we wasting public?
I was here too.
Exactly.
If possible, there should be a system incorporated into this registration. The true identity.
He said it
should appear on your phone.
And then Bondi Cracker said the true color
should be seen.
I was here to me and said, you don't need that app crack. Only background of friend was sending the details. I have a good phone.
The Ghana card will be you should have quite bonnet for. But the true identity
needing and sometimes even the location is calling from.
You should be able to come.
If you have the map, it should come.
It comes with the location.
Yes.
Italy.
So that's it. But and Crawford counter. Obuana omutimi di urawa count.
I be friend of free crew from Naja. From my say big go area so baby.
So what catch say oh crow from I feel go friend as kwa.
So go abroad.
Yeah papa. O send the message I was send back. I was so be back. Oh baby I remember majura kodi.
Because I want to do that. I said the part do that there to be true.
We come on.
Politicians in the class, I'll be over baby. Course any about constituency MP. Now,
at least your name.
Yeah, you can say yes, sir.
Debut
politician there, you guys on that our constituency.
yes.
Baby,
I want go for politicians. I saw can in one year. I was your boy and Nani who Brazil CFA. Yeah, buy a 20 million, so stay with us. And remember, that's that issue. Move on, shame. Baby, I will be a mofanche. A man of Sukaye.
Of all original pass me or your friend.
I answer my osimitia me yame dagakra. So, oh, row be them. Did you know I'm a fancaho? Yeah, boss is here. I'm on the entra.
Ya wo wiase ene sa ope sika atre wadwuma mu anasa woniema begu pot na wonya sika mfa nkoyie na adane wadwendwen eno nti na wo se wonya sika kwabia obeboa mu wadwuma na atumpon Dwabinwura Bank PLC ene wani daso yen asampa loan ewo homa wona wo pebesia I import won niema ana woton auto part wotonton cars eniema hoduo bia ema moton tuma ana entade sa akwanye wo homa obibia se obeba Dwabinwura Bank na oni abehwehwe nkomo na yen asampa loan die yenyi collateral yenyi commitment fee die wo hia your application letter ye begina so dana ede loan ama wo interest rate na ekituwa bi obapa loan scheme ewo homa emergency fo amaka ho abom se ekuo na mo recognized institutions na mo pese modwuma enyine kwosro eno ne qualify mo motumbaji loan na mekai wo se interest rate ni ekituwa bi your savings account current account microfinance shares susu dachinti investment group loan fixed deposit any de kika ho Dwabinwura Bank PLC yen head office for Asante Dwabin yen other branches ni bi so ewo Ejoso Roman Hill Adesheman Pankrono Magazine Road Abuaso Fumesa Onwe Sipetimpom Bonre Dwabin ene yen ni officer ye bie no Atonsu Market a ebe Kumasi High School Junction Free 0271 409340 Ana 0544 745856.
Environment approved by the Ghana Food and Drugs Authority. Water.
Birthday, see now, then we'll look at the issue. Minority welcomes security recruitment increase, but they are calling for proper funding. So this time around, we'll look at it. How are we going to fund this recruitment? It was our buying far, and as still individuals should go and pay. They are saying our buying is looting the little money in Ghana for. Mrs. Angel Dakwa, you are a nurse at Kumasi South Government Hospital, Pediatric Ward. Ukunu Engineer Samuel Dakwa of ECG and Ivana Jessica Pa of Utek FM. Blessed 70th birthday to Mrs. Ruth Osafo Asari. Hey, Nyamishrao, Mfie Diosun. And Mama Party Baha, Osida Bay. This year, somewhere October, November, it's going to be 70 years. Now we have my party pa bahana and more ding pani how fit the woman is, and I'm like, wow. 70 years old. Mama, just 70 years. Have you okay. The entire members of Founder Bible Research and Gospel Propagation Church. Bernice Galley, who is a teacher with Buakwa MAJHS. From Honorable Solomon Anane, Asante Regional Gifek Boss. Solo. My brother, Mr. Reynolds J, a.k.a. copy of Athens, Greece. One of war. Yabo Amasu Motinkwa. Afe, that's when Nopoku of Agna Saman, Dodona from Mami K. Way every in Kono, or a VIP bus driver. Isaac Kojobechi, Nat Chairman, Edrasi Chudumasi District. From your wife Jane and all your children. A special birthday to Akosia Beniwa Jesse, Bantama NDC Communication Officer and Operations Manager, Get Fund. Hey! Beniwa, baby, I want to hear me no. Beniwa, or you Get Fund.
National.
Wow.
Last week, who Beniwa, I'm so sorry, Jemfia Ines. Papa, me Baba Strau. Hey! Beniwa, Jesse. Get Fund Operations. A hot day. Dominic, Owia TV Cruise, watch you. Nancy Nsroma of Gosso, Wayfree Opambo, newscaster, Owia TV. Opambo Bichirimo. Opambo, Missy Bichirim. Henrietta Amoa, a degree nursing student of Christian Service University. This is coming from Chronicle, UK. Nanaya, and now your birthday, Nanaya. We are Calvin, Sika FM, and the CM Fawima. Kama Abdul Basiru of Nazareth Montessori School. We free Omame, Sewa, and no Papa Bash of Edum. Omo and the birthday Sama. Now let's look at this here. Mami shall say in free her honorable colleague can come. Security recruitment, no. Minority see Omanhene Apejemwa, yeah. But answer you were saying say the president did is under pressure. At the end of the day, do they have the money? Because the budget didn't capture it. And until also Kopiska. How is he going to fund it? Now even minority are calling for funding. If you must see there be Sikana and there was a GG woman. The government raked in 113 million Ghana cedis. Now 105,000 now horses here. Omono etimi pass aptitude testing. They are going to pay within 1,600 to 1,800 for medicals. Meanwhile, omunyina you befa 10,000. Enti 95,000. Ombetu asesi kanwa omuntumi go through.
So Omanhene. So we are there no the recruitment exercise for some time now.
Please microphone.
For some time now. Meti me aka say one or the other no. So can scam similar to scamming.
You recruit.
Yes, so all the to say DNA or definition of scamming. Recruitment in the various security agencies in Yinano. I quite say scam. You can say scam, I didn't scam. Scam is a missing baby. Me over to form. Na makofa apino, and na makofa kisu, but now the shadaka. What I say. Na my bob one is a phone. Me show some my juicy canamico. Obako na phone in your
mic.
On the mission. Obako na phone no anyhow.
That's right.
So on the mission. And no na make us a scam. Because yenina yenim say Sawasha, looking at what the president has said, no, Omu can say for the next 5 years, you have nipa 20,000. They say every year, biano, you have nipa 5,000. Yes, I'm not going.
That's right.
So you need to say that ya, adena, you co printy forms. They make what you say. Emma forms no call it to the excess of 500,000. Whilst you know, say. The next 4 years a day, no nipa 20,000 penny ever. And they make out here say, it means that this time we funny pa 5,000. Now why show a nipa o makoto forms no just 1% pay on the being admission.
That's right.
I just own him say.
You see them say 2%.
Oh, see now is own him say a moon 99% sika oh jeno kwabre kwa omunya kwan. Etam ka say and yet the abundance in the but all cast share now steady now go through now. It has been like we have been scamming some of the guys. So Ebia going forward no. When yes a man for Saturday can once agenda has been set now, no, it has become a social problem now. Obintimin deny the fact to say every year bia no. Yesterday say your recruitment say an your way back. Meboa. And I say military, Lanze military got in Krovoko womb, and I'm a boy.
That's why
say a police, say a national fire service, say a immigration service, whichever the service, and I say security agency, no, yehu ne say saa nneɛma we nyina ɛkɔ so apart from say omu kɔtɔ forms no ɛyɛ post office ana say omu kɔtɔ no internet service centers ne baabi ombenya ne bia na say online no nyina wie no Omanhene unu say nkrofo bi won so mu frɛfrɛ nkrofo ka say ebi ama me 20,000 me do bɛkɔ ebi frɛ 10,000 ebi gi 5,000 no so no mu san ebu nkrofo de ka ho de ye ka ho asɛm ya sika ye ka ho asɛm 130 million Ghana cedis nyina legitimate money a ɛsɛ nkrofo ni tua wo ɛno yɛ sika ɛyɛ official ana meboa na de ɛnyɛ official no so even cry stadium ho no torebu o ɛwa kana anza na benya kwa ho stadium ho no obukobra ni gina ho a ogi sika na ɔde amai afa nipa na de afa ho rara na obakɔ omkɔ ya na de omawuram omkɔ body selection na ɔde meche no ni nyina no nkrofo no apart from the ombetua ɛyɛ official no omofa akire bobɔ ka basa bebre ti bo se ade ba ko a opese okɔ no obewie no na wahifie dwetre nyina na fe de ehwe nyi nto Omanhene we need to look at it again me to me ni the suggestion and recommendation me man say nke benya na nke duru say ye call this initial stage na so obi anfa ne di nimra na e ho ni kwa say jobi eska so na mention no enti ka bia wa go through the aptitude test e hunu say wo betumi ni na sefo na afa ya mo ye no that is when na ye betumi ka say bia wa duru e bia this stage e bia medicals a ye beji uska so anya sa akra pa na ye nyim ye ma medicals ne nkoto what the mochiro na go through na sefo nyina medicals no uye wie na wo hwe na bibia e kama wie a then you bail with it asama gaja
na medical no say eno so na wo ye juice ka no
no Omanhene nye free screen amanfo nye free screen nye screen no
okay
and volunteers now mobile omo so mo ye free screen need philanthropists no so mo ye free screen
and the hospitals be a free screen
of course who is putting them together a bino should take advantage of what you have in the system afibia amanfo mo dede meye say obi amra na ehwe o mapo mo di free doctors intimi can say doctors of Convanoche, doctors of Kolebus intimi ko sala say ye free screening bi kura nko ye medical health education man crofo free of charge ye wo doctors o muti Convanoche ye wo doctor muti Kolebu abani ti obuka on a monthly basis omo de say they will provide service and those things. What are they doing there? E dey no mo ko screening wo ye BP ye stars ni ahwehwe ni o mako bi ti say ya na eja wo ade ameka jase eno so ya ade bi a timi ye ni free ebi okura o mama ayese ye ade ni kwa say ye chew avenue na nkofo creative man nkofo giska it's because they are just taking money from the system until they be na man for hit on nkofo trimu no so it say anhwe ni ye ni ama ho asema ana me Omanhene me kura say I know say this one with recruitment no me say yeah masters bi one of the likely questions that me research topic what was even age no kura no a ye de fan crop was so mumra a secret service in kura
the command do no sabai and say the NDC government extended the age
Omanhene
18 to 25 or they call 35
and no cry wrong
why
yes so we have security services police service the military on the major no prison service immigration service first when you go and render service to your country so most of them no should do it with patriotism. What go UK who came out in the Decisive recruitment center. They have offices, permanent offices across the UK. It will be a Kolana officer who was zeal, a person or yeah, a police, soldier, military, you go in there, you better. I won't go salai. I know I say I have the zeal and person by any I take you particulars na say for you na they bo no mama start e bia ma document fa go through your medicals na say for enye one day. Eti mo no boa na bi o say na see ade ehunu nipa bebre o ma medicals do qualify then they will pick you. So they don't have the years as a year with June with your police. They do it all around. Now because how to found it. Say Ghana for penny for or very proactive. The same synchrophone they can even fund themselves. Also you preaching cow leg. Once that's soldier for a domakogu Afran place. Domakogu a agogo. So you need to know about tents. Not in a curb. No atena hosa bia 1 year. Onya hwe. Meanwhile, asase na ogina so ni nyina arable land.
Obetimi
adoafu. Na wo de wo so gani aye na afu afula ni de ba de mrantwe bako. So, entinka mo de conscious effort. Aban no nka se ye hye da ye recruitment bi as agric for mechanics, plumbers, ɛna asefoɔ nyinaa no yɛn nyinaa no yɛhyɛ da fa saa nkurɔfoɔ nyinaa ɔfa na the condition ne sɛ yɛde wokɔ into farming yɛde kɔ irrigation farming nti na meka plumbers meka mechanic ɔmbɛyɛ yɛ tractor ne ho adwuma ɛna agric scientists no
but they have some in the military special people
nti na meka sɛ that is what is why ni say no nanka yɛsɛ afram plains no fulanifoɔ ne nantwie na asefoɔ no ɛba you will just go there and you start farming so jani no yɛ nafu fulani ni udi nantwie kɔwe so jani afu nti ɛno nko the president of the military there having the military farm there no they said they wokɔ barras kora na driver na a very good driver ura barras na driver sesa because who tell you only say one hwe ni yɛ na we mistake na so yɛfɔ no kyewa asɛm aba. So the government should be proactive and be innovative also. So na ye hunu ni saa na obon say ka sojafoɔ no bɛkɔ no odi omo so be produce anuoma aduane ne ba in abundant a ye betimi aton bi de atu omo ka. If you say yentimi nyankofo mo ntokra no a ye free secondary education. Ba fast stock on nam toto aduane. So let the food say watermelon na afi bi busome no so a ye man kola no fresh watermelon. So kwa abrocha ti say ka say seasonal menu. The back to your castle where you the pear and I say, I feel we see a pineapple, you see where you mango, or corner says season bar, a duade or honor, and no serve our restaurant. So we can even introduce that. Now can Karabi with 500,000 we can yo, or my boy man or my last one I make away. Opa, my member will be our first degree. Yankas or my pra, I Owia anymore say. Oh, first degree in Pierre or Berry or by pra.
Senior high school,
Nanso so. Who should the soldier atade? Now so mepra. So the uniform alone will serve as motivation. And let us look at it never been uniform spirit no. Yemfa pen kola no adwumabu anko munye ni nyina no. Yemfa mfa through the military na checham mo first yeso no. Ne o police for mason for carpenter for omuye police for mechanics na woni nyina ho. First military dey was na o mani nyina ho. So what is happening to it now? And obakona military car esi magazine ni eye. Obakona military die, you see private person. Now no see die ma soldier for akwakotere. What has happened to the old system and now soldier for CC and dying, soldier for your bridges, soldier for your
engineering department.
Of course.
Okay. Well,
I think that this whole recruitment issue my point has been very has been only one. Youth unemployment and I must say no way I can yedi hun commanding and yedi hun komo. But I think that the educational system has a role to play in this. Over the years, we have produced a lot of graduates. And among these graduates, Brian, a dear na you say you university where you beat me without the government support, you beat me the Bob Ranamayo.
So we are producing humanities.
Humanities. No skill training. No skill training. Share in your num kuma your offer for your mom call a work. Nipan siemu. Ma bisiyesia afiro mo kra ade ye mo kopɛ military mo awura sabe koba so kra de so ba ton jado ba ton to do ka so jadwuma de oba de nanso there's no existing jobs for what young graduates na you produce no white collar jobs and you know hwe ni ho de any be me ko wura so jade mo sa so it has got everything to do with our educational system. So you better inculcate that skill training into our various institutions. How many professionals never has and had to me facilitate about 10 different professionals.
Yeah.
Into the into infrastructure programs, inside skill in the various institutions in it. Nipani we are all the person needs and yet a buy more, but little support or skill training. And to know with little capital or bit to be for himself.
Yeah.
Show more MCR. Not as I might be here or quote a computer.
Yeah, Grace.
Oh, here degree. Just a skill training. No, they're your person or you know, like Olivo as a human friend, a normal life, Olivo in normal life. I won't hear buying more beer. Senior high schools here. And then maybe a penny honorable Casse. Degrees or mepra even senior high school we senior high school now catch any so uncle so mean call
and fatano.
Why didn't you want any pride that that would be who say or juma a bear a new word their manner and let us reorient ourselves as a Ghanaian society. Let us reorient ourselves. Say and yes suku no kwan say what them na watch run working kind na mum say the be you bet me the one sa and no adwene na kan bom aye bibi to better your life. And also your education. Education is not an end in itself, but a means to an end. So into school no prepare we say the beya woni wiase no de ba besi ani o de ba bobra nti adwuma sua ka ho enwoma sua ka ho enkonta ka ho brofo kan ka ho bi. But let us not limit it to brofo kan atwotwo enkonta nko a. And omo kumasi ha say we call the various news sites na buildings akesi esisi ho de adini nyina omo kukuro omo nsa no adwuma. If they tell you the amount of money they are earning a day, I bet you will say, we will be Tyler. Tyler Beju has a CIS or better Tyler Hamawa. Workmanship no Bejano, it be a 4,000, 5,000. Or we only have any track and be a BMO. Or they're good about to knock. While the top materials. Share Omo design way, Omo install air conditioners, Omo a POP, Omo sliding doors. Me believe such are the programs and the technical schools, the TV, you know, na yema emphasis the call about resources side schools, no. Na Bruno do one no pieba, Sabi, or Yanisano Juma, Edia Bonebra. Other than that, see if we maintain this status quo, say the education system CTN, you focus on this grammar education squad here. Afibeko, Afibeba, the Yehun in the young, 505,000 can apply for security services. A bit double. The basa, the government of the day, this one bedding, a bebono. And Tina, young and young can into the hoof. Young Cassacre, who for no son, more fans are no Juman Yading, and she shank Quarani Trimuse, inside of Juman condition who be. Inside of Juman condition who be, her about her or Sabi, the Juma be a woody. The Baniya Co school say perfume on Macrani main a Juma DNA, even by the co school, we widow invest you. And to the end, University in nature 71 in finance and Yajuma. No, I bet that. We could not a sort TV, dot TV, no, Nani Mammy, or Tip Painting Qua, or no drum a jade, and no old Conradiani, or no San Costo, and no Copesica above you. They are crying the answer, Kusuadi, your beer school, the school fees in the Kutu and the school. That is wrong. That is wrong training. That is wrong training. I will follow, let us reorient ourselves. Young who said Quadano, so Ujochi, no, what you be a year if you intiti out the Quadano, no, make us and we are okay. Say. So I say, then now, mammy, Edding toast net it. Was any day near university by ya. Wouldn't toast in their own family. Oh, no, I was so bad. Value to that tomato, no, ne pigeon. Ah, meaning young ladies beer, and now, mammy, kinky business, no. O met me ya take you over my abe kinky factory. Of the sanko 4 years no. Well, we invest you. Na ebasa no. Wa oni meme. Brandon. Omuko gu okra ko to kinky ni keke. Why not? All the sa omo ye delivery guys omo be ye apeja. But obi be catch us we invest. Ma me no kra no se ne ba na we invest. O ma ne metra ho meton. So obi entoma na ma me no ton ni hwe wo no. O de hwe. Ababa one by Abranch and by no. What did TikTok and what Tony Mam into man? So it is giving that money. Young member your school. Bidiana and the tone, over to me add the impetus to the bidia and a hot cake about a gun, a word, a market. So and so on you. And they say will be construction company, will be to me year construction young equipment. Or not company. No good. No, because I only Papa, why didn't you cock it? Funny room. Oh, funny room. Oh, you went to a school, a widow university. Meanwhile, who would you my way, and no idea Korana University. And so, person, you want to know that nay, asset and a legacy, Makorani business in maybe. Ah, many about a Franco enterprise or Tom Plumbing, plumbing works. Not curious. The manager. Woma kwaya ada so wa duma na wo bofo na ukona kwakutu na Wendy to her. Now Wendy has taken over. Only part ni nyina on the plumbing. Yes. Onim ni nyina. Boris B. No what share. And Boris B ni mano. What's wo bo akokon bo de pande. Boris B ni mano. Wa shada me bia veterinary. What does it? Why doctor, veterinary, a bit more accounting, a bit more law, or the name of the that's when you are. Onya sama your lawyer over here. You take over. Our veterinary officer, or Shankono, or accountant, or Chosika, or the name of the So
they don't even need employment.
They don't need any employment. One more Juma.
and then the other come where you can crowd some if you do your cry is that extra classes, you know, or bank one better no physics extra classes. Sorry, I'm classes or buffy pen better. They learn practically nothing. Sending Sanu, Nim Jerebe Cabo Mudia BB and Casano on pet. School
Majority of companies, majority of companies. Omua. Na papa na na so na ne man be dia or be bosses. The majority of them no cry no. They don't transfer knowledge and you know to the.
But I was except papa for na etie. Who dey shop?
Yes.
Akola no ma kwan ama ne metena shop. Bi. Oko school nyina. Agwasi Owia a business is Esika. Oko school nyina Owia is
Esika.
Eti mani sia sika no from Kwalabrem. Ye hu ni say ye papa no ma ye sika. From Kwalabrem agwasi ga bra ye brebi ni. Ase du ba mi ti o na ye time bra so na ye peja ye
mo come when say it is true say as a parent you know. You say ma you in kwala no. Ade aye no e say de omuvrim. Say na mo ka no. Etoda u school say awofo na kwala moba na awofo na waso atra
akora ne nioma
na feel akwala no de wabane bag we chi a odi ni hu sa na I make always na makaza opa ni pacha ogina hono na masasa na feel na me de nioma na makwala no makaza what kind of trainer would man
to the child
at this age you know
you are creating kinks.
Yes
8 16 17 sa no mo ntimi wo number 40 50 no betuma so. So that kind of a trainer say no come. But coming back to the main issue regarding recruitment, you know, my observer will say at any point in time, I have been making an attempt to open up the system. So I'm for apply, you know. We have huge numbers. In Timojide say we had after 2020, the then MPP government now they are silent on recruitment. Obetiana among for training and among for
almost 2021. Almost 2021, 22, 23, 24 you know. They were silent.
Yes, silent.
Because almost we say na recruit you there were backlogs. And na a crime be them.
Pressure the more manana ama good that target. And we are be. To me, no, ye boy chiri too much. The way
next year no almost work with
no more
say ya recruitment who be wan say wadam for no say military atade and also na the corruption neighbor no.
So and to me no ye susu ye how do we make it better?
Okay.
Oh here the idea a tie chiri no is good.
And Muntaka has that
look,
very well.
Minimum bia. What you may go through to medical see when you move bia. Auto ne voucher go through body selection na sifo na betro aptitude test na pass here. And they say I can medicals no. How they are going to get their 5,000? To me, another aptitude test should be organized. No, me pacho.
For the 105,000.
Yes. Omanhene. Say yeah. What if you want?
Let me say. 105,000. No, you be 5,000.
Another aptitude test.
100,000.
Yes.
Other than 100,000, you say you 5,000 free. What aptitude test again? Qualify. Aptitude test.
No,
what's a 5,000 academy say party for the other money?
Omanhene.
They say 5,000 academy party for the
Omanhene. This our
money.
Oh, my son. To a champion. Into a casa party for there. Oh, into
oh, but 5,000 academy. Young fan say yente, but yen him say party for benya.
A food for the ghost.
Omanhene.
Na 5,000 way.
Omanhene, woman move.
How would they flow?
Omanhene, me pamucho. If it must be done,
it must be done well.
System of Mondiaba. To me, less instead of say a boy chili left center. Yeah, name for in India chili. Let's make it. For example, if people are asking for, and I say other section of the population are asking for the scores. You know, When say be on home scores. Anka we ya na score aba. Pass, fail.
AI.
When say what the AI, I'm gonna tell you chrono, I'm actually exams. Why can't the AI market? This system should be developed so that the AI can mark and give the score fail or pass immediately.
Possible, but
and that is the aspect I say where you go on. That scores now mark exact the mediator. We ya na nka power scores aba. You try this online test via we ya na o score
What failure?
what pass. I don't know na say can one same. I didn't know one yen sa. Now making sure say obi a okọ the person has gone through the system what pass it.
Okay.
On my the other aspect, scanner. Yes, your amount now is on the high side.
220.
But I'm against the argument, say, I then amount on maybe 5,000 forms and another 10,000
I said
forms.
that you cut many people off.
But the amount,
we also still are cutting
250
people.
Ghana cedis there.
Still, a lot of people have been cut off.
But at least
People
people were given
Omanhene,
opportunity.
exactly. Everybody, Obia auto voucher, you should be able to apply within the time frame. That is the fairness aspect of it. And then those should be amount, at the 250 Ghana cedis, I see it to be on the high side. 220 is I see it to be on the high side. At least 100 Ghana cedis will have been okay.
Medical 1,060, 1,080.
Exactly. And you say, please, anchor me, so when you're coming on for now, me man on medicals.
But how would you know? He has to go and pass the medical.
And in this case, the way to me is anchor the 5,000 exactly. Now I'm on for on the waiting list.
How do you choose the 5,000?
5,000 based on your score. Aptitude test and anchor results no by our pass. At least we'll be at 65, we'll be at 60, we'll be at 59. Or me now pass it by the ranking no honor.
Score.
Yes.
I think you are right.
So
None who call medical.
David. Into where we call na say you say that
problem be woman.
No, I'm about my medicals. I'm pass then they go through. System they say be in the bit my knee. But the issue is say the minia champion or can say protocol and so on. They okay. And the maker say, why do we make it so?
But I know none idea. No, no, Greek.
No, okay, I said before.
but they
in the 90s, where BBC now in New Holland.
In the 90s, but 2026.
And the maker shall say, those times, now Oba, Omo go through selection. Omo a professional, almost will go through that system without paying the dime. It's not about political party.
We have to go
Why
back
can't
to the
you reverse
status quo?
that? And the maker say, it is high time these two parties, they can only say they are becoming a canker
to the nation.
to the nation.
On the issue of the canker, then we draw the curtain. Our time is up.
Omanhene, quick one. Who's Omanhene? Omanhene. Who's na your first pan? Only the international soldier for na man for apply. The kind of physical training we have to change the status because nipa 500,000 we know. Say me pa na ka benya opportunity na the come say come work with a big farmland. Who physical test no. And they say you better do it. It's your boy grana donity grana offer. I don't to grow for. Big farm.
Tomatoes. Where intimidation.
That is how you supposed to be. Omanhene, me na make a job.
But the audio they go to
First thing by saying it's more of intellect.
That be
the training there, it is taking the civilian out of you.
And it's a
But I don't know farming. I don't. What does I don't take the civilian out of you?
Say the security will not first not height. By saying even
PMP General Secretary Sansoso NO2 Champion. NDC Ashanti Region Communication Team and the former MC for Sakari Mampon, former Member of Parliament for Ishaiso, Honorable Akwesi Kankam Kennedy. Meeting the Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye, the director of the show, Yaw Grace, being ably supported by Simon Sansoso and Kukua Jando, Dominic, Akosia Somama producers, and Opamote Yabama, and Kokua Santia Buanka. Samri, Yakramu, Odundum Yachna, Yabesasia. Bye bye.